Right. Hello, everybody. Hello. We'll jump into the chat, which I think people already have done. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
That's a
What?
Titan Renegade. The Renegade is just different skin, isn't it?
Yeah. Renegade is. I think it's just you start. Do you know, like some ships that have this stupid thing where they start with different components, even though you can change them all.
Yeah.
Basically, Renegade has a unique skin. It starts with different components, but see right now, when you look at it, they're like, nah, who cares? But when they were released with a big lore story because they're supposed to represent a hero of a past war.
Okay.
Yeah, same with the Saber Comet or something, right?
There's 3 of them. There's a Gladius one. There's a Saber Comet. There's a Saber Comet. The Titan, the Renegade. And then there's, I think, a Gladius. Yes. Yeah. So the ships are the same. They start with different stuff, even though you can change it all anyway. The only unique thing about it is the skin. But, like I said, when they came out, there is this big lore behind them. They are supposed to be heroes. I think there's no Hornet.
So where's the Warlock?
Yeah, there's the Hearts.
Yeah, because it's got like it's got like a motif. It's got like one of those, like in the old World War II, where they have like a picture of like a half-naked pin-up girl on the side of the plane. It's got like one of those, I think, on the side of it with the hearts and stuff. But yeah, no, it's so at the moment there's like there, but I suppose at the time when they came out, they were kind of cool because of the whole lore thing. But then, unless you want to start trolling through pages and pages to find it again, it's a skin.
Yeah, the Warlock. And yeah, it doesn't have any space or any cargo on this one.
Yeah, the Warlock, you can't even... I don't even know if it's got space for you to sleep in, because you can't even get from the cockpit into the back of it, because the EMP is massive. It's not a quantum thing, it's a full-on EMP, and it's like the whole size of the back of the ship. It's pretty cool to look at. It's like this big orb-like thing.
Yeah, I'm in it right now.
You know. It is massive.
I'm trying to see if I can get out through that side of the ship, like from the cockpit, but I think you're absolutely right. You cannot.
I mean, it's been a while. The thing is, except for ships that may have came out when you guys started playing, I've probably been in every single ship because I used to try and get every ship and do a little video of it. I don't do them anymore. But yeah, I've been in most of those sort of ships from back in the day, and I'm pretty sure unless they change it, the Warlock is like sit in the cockpit, and that's it. You don't even need to go in the back. It's like you go in the back just to have a look at it. It's like, oh cool, look at this thing.
It should be. I mean, yeah, it could be closed for all you care. Like no ramp.
Yeah. You know, I think there's literally they have the ramp there to trying to say, right, okay, we did put something in it. We didn't just close it all off for no reason.
Yeah.
There is something inside.
To be fair, they could have just closed it for no reason. It would be a lot quicker development time.
Yeah.
You know, it's like instead of creating
they could have basically when you sit in the cockpit, you could have had an extra screen to one side that like has a randomly running video of like a camera in the back of the ship. So you know, and then when you push a button, it'll have an animation of it going off or something. You could literally have done that, then blocked out the whole back of the ship, and that would have been it.
The Reclaimer is a massive ship. It's one of the biggest ones in the game right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's also
It is the biggest.
it's the biggest. Well, it's kind of a because in length, I'm pretty sure the 890 is the biggest, but in sort of fatness and height and stuff, I'm pretty sure it's a Reclaimer.
Yeah, the length maybe indeed the.
I mean, I'm not sure. I just saw the how do you call it, the 890, but this one seems bigger. It's definitely fatter and wider.
Sounds weird, and it sounds weird. And cover your ears, Noodles. I actually like the Reclaimer more than the 890. Because
more industrial.
I mean, I agree, but the problem is that
just fuck all.
It is a fucking salvage ship. If that arm under it was like a laser or a giant fucking railgun or whatever.
Yeah. See, the thing is if it again, it's one of those ships that is kind of pointless right now. Thanks for the lurk, Jack. Because the thing is in that ship, you're supposed to have people on tractor beams. people on drones. There's obviously the big arm that has its own control. Whereas the vulture is going to have to grab a load of salvage and then travel to a refinery. The reclaimer will refine it itself. And it's got a whole level where it saves the salvage. It's got a refinery unit, and then another level where it puts the finished product. So it's the whole thing, but 90% of it, is not in it. The cool thing I like about it is if you walk around the what's it called? The dining area, it just reminds me of the scene of Alien, the very first Alien, where it comes out of the guy's chest.
I'm not even gonna go in it. I'm gonna get lost in there.
Yeah, it literally the same like white design and everything. It's like the mess hall in the first Alien movie where the first guy gets the Ripper coming out of his chest. That's what it looks like.
I mean, it's not that expensive compared to other ships that size.
You can do fuck all.
Yeah, because that.
Well, right now, yeah, but in theory, at some point.
Yeah,
Well,
but even then, it's not made for combat, and the thing with the pricing is when it's made for combat, it suddenly gets fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Everything else is underpriced. Well, not underpriced, normally priced.
What I also find weird.
I think everything is overpriced, but yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Yeah.
What I also find really weird is someone posted a load of links to a lot of. Sorry, I'm trying to set up my home because it's been a while since I've been on, so I've not actually got anything yet. What a lot of people noticed is even the ships that have nothing to do with combat, they like to make a picture of them doing combat. And what thing I don't like about that is it puts a weird precedent in people's head. Like, you'll find things like it dies down a little bit, but when something first gets launched, like for example, what's happened recently, the cutter. The cutter is literally designed to be a delivery boat. That's pretty much what it is. But you see pictures of it when it first released of it blowing something up, and then you get people saying, "How big are the guns?" Well, the guns aren't that big, and it's like it's the equivalent of a van outside. Not a tank or an army personnel vehicle. It is literally a small van that you see outside your house. That's what it is in this game.
No,
it is
basically the way I see it. It's like the Mystery Machine with Shaggy shooting a BB gun from the inside.
Yeah, those guns are literally saying "Go away" as you run off.
Yeah.
I mean, that's. I'm gonna go back out of the game and I'll join you guys.
Oh, I joined on you actually.
Oh, did you? Sorry, I just had to create my thing again.
Did you log out already? Because I joined on you, Noodles, like when I joined the game, so...
Oh, I did not know. I thought you were...
That's right. The Retaliator, what size missiles does he have?
10.
It's the same torpedoes as the Eclipse, only a bunch more.
So why would you go for the Eclipse when you can get a lot more than the
Well,
Retaliator?
the problem is with the Retaliator, it has no defensive capability unless you got like 10 people.
Really?
All the turrets on it are like size 1s or 2s.
Yeah, but yeah, it's the same idea as, do you know the Hammerhead? Where the Hammerhead has like I think you got missiles as a pilot, but then you need the gunners. With the Retaliator, is that pilot can obviously fire these massive torpedoes. It has a lot of guns. They're small, but a lot of guns, but they all require crew.
Yeah.
So it's got like what? I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 maybe, or something stupid turrets on it.
Yeah, 5 or 6, I think.
Yeah, but it's one of those ships where we only ever brought out to destroy something really big, and then that's it.
Never multi-crew it, because if you want guns, then you pick another ship.
You're probably better escorting it with a ship you wanted to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Alright, so have you both joined on me, or do you want me to leave?
I probably... I mean, I joined on Noodles, but if he logged out and joined back on you, then we're on different servers, likely.
Yeah, I joined on Peter's. We're on different servers.
You see, I was going to join on you guys. I just had to go and do that initial create my home bit, and then I was like, okay.
Oh, I was waiting in the menu for a while already.
I mean, when I joined, yeah, I said you were in the PU, so that's why I joined you. And Deep was in Spectrum for whatever reason. He never goes to Spectrum, but sure.
As well.
I very briefly go to Spectrum for a laugh, you know. I wanted to review list to hide to see if that actually
So-
does anything.
I'm debating really the eclipse. I like the idea of the eclipse, but
The thing is, when it comes to, but if you read the Eclipse, it talks about being this stealthy torpedoes
which
at
is not
ground
in-game.
targets. And it's like,
Ground targets,
yeah. The thing is it's just one of those things, isn't it? Where it's like,
I
it's
think
like
if we had more torpedoes, it will be fine. But I know why it needs to have only 3. The problem I'm seeing is like having to go to rearm to get 3 more torpedoes and then come back. By that time, like all the action is pretty much gone, unless you
Yeah.
have a ship that rearms you. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
right, but it's supposed to be like a carrier fighter, right? Carrier
Yeah, yeah.
bomber. So it's like all the fucking fighters.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Might
you
not
get
go
a Gladius with ballistics, you'd have to. You'd only do 1 target and then have to restock as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they need to add a little bit. Like with ballistic, it's a bit complicated because I would like to use ballistics more, but it's just so little.
At the moment, it's not that viable. Yeah.
no,
I
it's,
do like the ballistics on the Corsair, but then still it's still like 2, 3 missions maybe, and I have to restock.
yeah. I just this thing is there's certain like gameplays that I would like to. It might not be exciting, but I really wish they would add like. I want the ability to rearm and stuff because that would make things a little bit easier. And it's just yeah.
Let me invite you guys, by the way. Invite.
Did
Well,
that-
that depends on your side.
See, that's the issue I actually have with getting ships nowadays. I've kind of decided I don't want to buy ships that are nowhere near available, but at the same time, I want those ships. I really, really want the Vulcan. Because
you
I
know
think
what it is? It's the LTI. If it wasn't because of the LTI thing, you were more likely to wait.
Yeah,
for
you wouldn't
ships.
care. You wouldn't give a
Right.
shit because you would just wait until they come out.
Yeah, that's the problem I have.
I mean,
Right.
it's still fine because you can meld it afterwards and have it
Hmm.
buyback.
Yeah, but the whole idea is,
I'm not all that way, but
yeah, it's
I
just
like
having all that money invested, right, in the game. Then you don't know when it's gonna be. Like, I mean, I think they should start putting dates to certain ships, like the Kraken,
Well,
for example. It's
the-
been
the-
in development forever now, hasn't it?
Well, that's
Well-
no, it's not. No, it's not compared to some of the ships like the Hull series, the Endeavour.
Well, you have the Idris has been there for a very long time as well. And
Yeah,
you have,
there's
the
tons and
CC
tons
with the
of-
hulls,
yeah.
right?
But there's tons and tons and tons of ships actually that get like other ships come straight out and they're still waiting after being very early on in the in the sort of thing as well. So that's a bit of an issue as well. So some ships manage to kind of leapfrog out before the other stuff does.
I mean, I think the only concepts that I'm waiting on is Expanse, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, the other dropship, Legionnaire. I think it's
Yeah,
called, right?
Legionnaire, that's pretty cool.
Well, it's not a dropship, it's
A boarding
Yeah,
vessel.
ship.
Yeah, it's like some kind of hacking, is it as well, or something, or hull breaching, something like that. I think those are the 2 that I have that are constant. Well, the Vulture, but the Vulture I'm not really counting too much because it's supposed to be in the next batch.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think.
so what have they done then?
what's up?
They changed it. They used to. I like getting the Lumen. I think it's called a Lumen. Little SMG.
B4 there as well, which is pretty
But you
nice.
can't get that anymore. It used to be my standard thing, but it's not available here now.
P4.
Oh, they do. You can get a P4, but I'm saying the Lumen isn't. That used to be my standard setup, but it used to be available here.
Yeah, I find this so annoying what they're doing with the weapons.
You can still get the Lumen at Port Olisar, I think.
It's not that important, man. I'm just gonna go in there. Gosh, I've got a couple anyway. Okay, fine then. Fucking fine. Fuck it. But yeah, no, it's I'm sitting there going, I'm not going to buy all these extra ships, but I'm also sitting there with my hands together going, I want a Vulcan when it comes out.
Yeah.
You know?
Which one is that one? What's the Vulcan?
That's the refueling, rearming, and repair ship.
Oh
It's
yeah,
on this-
yeah, I
yeah.
saw that one. Yeah. It's in the.
There's
it's
the
on the list.
hologram down there as well.
Hmm.
I didn't see that one, but yeah.
If you go down the stairs, there's a hologram of the Nautilus and of the Vulcan.
So, yeah, Nautilus has been there. The Persia's been there for a long time as well.
Oh, first is our side, seriously.
So tomorrow was the date.
Still wondering what to think
Oh,
about
yeah.
the the new RSI.
Yeah, the Galaxy.
Well, we have to see if they, when they release it, what exactly it's all about, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a straight to flyable.
You don't think
No,
so?
no, I don't.
No, definitely not.
No,
If it's
I don't.
modular, I mean, they don't have anything with modules right now, unless it's different versions of it.
See, I like the idea of it being this modular thing where you can literally make it into a medical ship or this or that, but again, fuck all.
They just wait for everything, isn't it? It's like, yeah, the welcome is.
I don't even know why I'm doing this, because every time I decide to fully commit myself in this game, I fucking die.
Well, what are you guys doing? I don't understand why you're keeping yourself completely either. Like, I'm to the point, it's like, yep, I'm not keeping myself or anything.
It's just because it's not been on for a while, you know what I mean? But I have to, look the part,
But
getting the black and red org colours and everything.
Oh yeah.
Like, where's the hospital?
wait a minute, the actually that's a good question.
I am liking that somebody somewhere listened to us, and that sort of black and red skins are starting to appear for more and more ship. It's like, oh yes!
Yep.
I can literally have like half of my ships. Like I can do my Cutlass Blue in the black and red, Corsair. Now I've got the 600i for now. I don't think I'll keep it. I like to mess around with ships. It's like one of those ships I'm gonna mess around with until something else comes out.
Yeah, I flew mine a bit today, but I really want that rework. I want to see what it's like. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's not really made for combat, anyways. I don't
No.
like
Which one is
using-
600?
Yeah, the 600i.
I thought it was an offer for the Corsair with the No, there isn't. I thought it was it one that came with a vehicle? Maybe it was a cutter? No.
Because with a vehicle, the only one things that come with a vehicle is one of the. Is it the Aquila comes with the vehicle?
Yeah, because they don't have vehicles from Drake, so I don't know what I'm talking
On Drake, I don't think there's anything that comes with a vehicle.
about. Yeah. I know, I think I saw like a...
Oh no, there's
you
a
know,
pack.
sometimes they have these offers. Oh,
Yeah.
no, they do. They do with the...
It's with the
oh,
Firefly.
yeah, the Firefly. Okay,
Yeah,
never
there is a pack with the Firefly. Sorry, I get what you mean now. There is
Yeah.
like a bundle pack.
Well, my Corsair is an upgrade right now, so it has LTI in it. So.
Yeah, same. Mine is also.
I don't know why. I think because of this whole game that they play with it all, I've got like not interest. I've got a few things with LTI to buy back. I've got a few LTI things, but for me now, I've set it so long as it has a minimum of the 120
10 years,
months. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the minimum sort of thing I'll accept. But if LTI is available, I could do it fine. But because it's usually spending money, I've actually got a 600i LTI in buyback. I've got a Vulcan in buyback as LTI. I think I've got a Hammerhead in LTI in buyback from back in the day when they first came out, and I was blowing tons of money left, right, and centre, and I didn't have a child.
No, I completely agree with you because yeah, I'm not 100. I mean, by the time the game is released and you go through the 120 months, yeah, I'm pretty certain you're not gonna feel like playing this game anymore.
But I want them, if anyone's listening, to do what they're doing with the Vulture. They're releasing the Vulture at the same time as its gameplay loop.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of ships that we have in this game, or have had in the game, that have come out way before there's any gameplay loop for it.
Yeah.
Like, I wish the Colours Blue, for example, was released when bounty hunting was more of a thing. You know, the all this sort of stuff, and there's a few ships in the game at the moment.
I mean,
that it's like
you have.
You know,
I just saw one, which is the. I'll tell you in a second. The ones that looks like just like a little weird rocket. It's from Drake as well. The one for data.
Herald.
Yeah, that ship. It has absolutely no purpose other than
No.
trying to leave the atmosphere from Crusader quicker than anything else.
Yeah.
I love the thing.
It's a
I mean,
nice.
I love it, but
Well,
it's a weird ship.
It's just,
But you know, it has no purpose other than
Yeah.
leaving Crusader
I mean,
faster than anything else.
see, the Reclaimer, I give a little bit of leeway because they were trying to see how big a ship they could handle, but it is such a useless ship. And when Salvage comes out, it's going to be the same issue, because what will make the Reclaimer awesome would be big areas where you can do salvage after big battles, or I don't know what, or dumping grounds. But it's the fact that you're going to have these tractor beams, you're going to have these drones, you're going to have this massive arm doing all this stuff. So when Salvage comes out, they said that the Reclaimer is going to be able to do salvage, but guaranteed it'd be a couple of lasers and a tractor beam coming in, just like the Vulture. So it won't have any of its actual features, which will make the Reclaimer brilliant. So I want them to focus. I'd like them to focus on an actual gameplay loop, and then, you know, focus on the ships that could do that. So if they decide next, like the Starfarer, they released that, I think, because they wanted again to see what about size. But only recently is it even worth looking at, because you can actually do fueling now. I love them.
They release the Vulcan with the repair and rearm.
Yeah,
Gameplay
that's what I want. Yeah, that's what I want. I want them to do either repair or rearm, ideally both, but to have one of them, and then maybe release the Vulcan, and then a little while afterwards release maybe something like the Crucible.
You know what I wanted to do? I want to use a Reclaimer to destroy Port Olisar, and they're gonna get rid of that station. They should just get a whole bunch of Reclaimers, just pull it apart.
I did before flying my Reclaimer into it.
No, that I agree with you. I think the ships should have a purpose, one way or another. That's the only reason why I got the Vulture, because I saw, it's what I said in the chat, right? I think that we can go bounty hunting. I don't mind flying a Vulture or fighting. I can do either. You know, like I got the Vulture. Like if nobody has one, I can always take it out if I'm along with Noodles or whatever, and we can do stuff. And you know, some people kill the bounties, the other one salvage. Then we move on, and we just have a loop.
Well, it makes sense with the fact that they're adding the ability for ships to not be fully destroyed. You're going to make them zero sort of thing, and then someone can loot them, and then someone else could come along and go and salvage the ship that's left.
Yeah.
Why do I have two Corsairs?
I mean, ideally we get something like an expense as well, maybe something bigger where you can drop off some scrap and then continue longer, right? So you don't have to continuously drop off the loot.
Yeah. No, but no. Remember, not the what's it called? They've got one of those for mining, but they also said it will work with salvage.
Which
What's it called now?
No, the expense.
Yeah.
Is it Expanse? So I don't know why in my head I had Odyssey, even though you said Expanse. I don't know why in my head I had a picture of the Odyssey. Fuck knows why.
No, that's it. No, the Odyssey is a waste of space, in my opinion.
The Expanse would be pretty cool.
Glorified character.
But like for example, after salvage, adding the Expanse would be like a no-brainer, because you literally have the gameplay loops for it. It's just literally will do some basic refinery or transportation for it, and that'd be ideal.
Yeah.
And then what they need to do is add contracts that you can create, so you can add people to a party, and maybe have set like shares. People get to see the whole thing and then agree to it. So you could have like, say the main person mining is going to get 40%, and then the person going back and forth getting 30%, and then 20% for the escort, for example. We all agree to that, and then whatever's done automatically gets shared.
But that's the thing. So, okay, my game crashed. I think. it's one of those things that I've said that the game needs the ability to create custom jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Right, you put the jobs. If you're gonna do, I need an escort. Okay, you say the escort, and then the fighter doing the escort, the people doing the escorting, like they need to stay within certain range of the person, right? Because it's to accept a job and then not do it, or go away, right? Or destroy the person. So it has to be controlled in one way, because at the same time, you could have the person doing the job or not wanting to pay at the end of it. Right, oh yeah, Noodles, can you score me to whatever? And then all of a sudden, I don't pay for it. I just log off or whatever. So it needs to be, in my opinion, it needs to be regulated one way, and the other way is like through jobs.
Or if they do choose to do that, you get the option potentially, if they like leave or go away, to turn around and say like, look, they've left, and they either don't get the pot. Of
course,
they either lose that sort of thing, so basically they end up like getting nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say even the mule doesn't have full functionality because you cannot carry that box
thing in the front. It carries stuff on the back, and it can't carry it on the front or the back. But then the only thing, it's got very limited stuff because you can actually, it's the only craft you can actually go and like load up a delivery mission with. Oh, the Borg ship's back. The Borg ship is back.
What Borg ship? What?
Oh, the block thing. Let me travel to Arcorp or whatever, wherever you guys.
Well, where's
I cannot play right now. I just came in to see these things and just have a little chat, but.
Fair enough.
Where is where is the convention at the moment?
I is at New Babbage.
New Babbage. Don't know if it's worth having a little look at it. But...
I'm just quickly taking a look at the cutter.
Yeah, I invite if you want to take a look there.
No, I'm actually like I got one, right, because I had credits. So.
Yeah, I got one. Yeah.
Did you end up getting one, Noodles, or not?
No.
I don't think Noodles needs it. It's not.
I don't need one. I just took it because I had credit. I said, fine, I'll have one in buyback if I ever need one for whatever stupid reason. But
check it out, Arena Commander, Free Flight View.
Oh yeah.
That's what it's about. It's just a fucking little bit bigger than what is it called, than a Titan. So
but the Titan has more space. No, I think this one's better for carrying vehicles because of the shape of the.
Yeah.
The Titan has a very low cockpit kind of thing.
But I don't see a use for it. So.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I do like small ships, like to travel from place to place, just because.
Oh yeah, totally.
They are how do you call it? Yeah, well, just easier to park and to travel and to navigate and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's why I like my 325A. Well, I have 350R.
How'd you get the wings to go down in this thing anyway?
Alt-K. It took me a while to figure that out as well.
Yeah.
So K is VTOL to turn the engines, and then Alt-K is to do wings.
It's wings, so it's basically an alt version of VTOL, basically.
Yeah.
Because this actually has VTOL. It's just small, but it's VTOL.
Yeah, that to all ships with the folding wings, yeah. Totally.
Because that way we could get the. I think we could get the arrow inside the C2 or the A2. If
yeah, it was so much easier. Yeah. To lift the wings up without having to put the legs down, sort of thing.
Yeah, or the other way around. Like, don't lift the wings and have the landing gear down. I mean, you can't do that on the Corsair, obviously, because the landing gear won't reach the ground, but the arrow would do that pretty nice.
Yeah, because last time we tried to do it, we needed the wings folded toward the door, but we needed the legs in again for the height of the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
I do want to see that the inside. I've seen a couple of clips or pictures of the inside of the medical Pisces.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. I posted there's a lot of pictures on Reddit. They're not huge pictures, but they basically got like the sort of side profiles and stuff inside it.
Also, they don't actually have pictures from the inside.
I can't remember. I think it looked like more like it was for a brochure.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna keep the cutter. I'm just gonna get that. I wonder if I can. I'll see when the Mantis comes out. Because, that's the other ship that
Oh, SI.
Yeah.
Towards the end, I think.
With the Galaxy.
Probably cool if they add some skins for that, because I don't think they currently have any skins for the Mantis.
No, it's just white, and that's about it, I think.
I mean, it's white by default, and I think there's a white skin for it. It's like,
Is
they
there?
didn't get very
Yeah.
creative. Yeah. It's like,
Well, there you
Yeah.
go.
somebody had a brilliant idea. I have a brilliant idea. Let's make a white skin for a white ship.
Yeah.
Let's make it whiter than white, and
Yeah,
just
one
it's,
second.
you know, it's okay, fine. What was I saying to you then? Do you know? Somebody was complaining about the cutter actually on Spectrum, because he said, "What's the point of all the other ships now for starter ships, seeing as this has everything you need?" I was like, "Oh, fuck's sake."
I have no idea how I ended up with 2 Corsairs, but I see people getting them. I mean, it's
No,
not because
remember,
of
it's
Corsair.
when it's free fly and when it's IE, sometimes you get like a load of the ships to play around with.
Oh, right, because I thought that everybody would get in the Aurora. That's what I thought everybody got.
I had 3 Corsairs now. When I started playing this morning, I only had 2, so we have the duplicate bug again as well, I think.
Maybe, yeah.
Great.
But yeah, one is from IE and one is the one I have. So the third one is probably duplicate.
Yeah, I want the STV for them to allow us just to put a box on the passenger seat. I don't want any more storage. I can just, like in real life, I should be able to put a box on the passenger seat.
That would be great, so you can carry those through. Yeah, that would be amazing.
You know what I mean? It's like, I'm like, guys, come on, man. You're all working in the same company. You're making
Why?
assets to, for your own game loops.
But also, why is this so stupid? I'm trying to. I know how to get around it, but I'm trying to map a course, Microtech, and this is what it says. It says this is the way where you go, but by the way, there's a planet in the way.
It's a silly thing.
I thought you were nearly there.
I mean,
Oh, there now.
I was gonna say like there's yeah, no. I mean the SUV, I love it. I love the little Jeep.
No,
It actually feels really nice.
definitely.
What the hell is this thing floating there, Microtech? What the hell? Oh, it must be something. Okay. Well, I must admit I do get nervous trying to get into a hangar with the Corsair.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like one of those front, one of those hangars that you go from the front. It's like,
Just pick the wings in.
yeah.
Yeah. Same. I've actually already clipped it twice, I think.
Or if you put the landing gear, do you have to still manually do the wings, or does it automatically go up?
No,
you still have to do
yeah.
the wings.
So now you have 3 controls, right? You have the landing gear, the VTOL, and the wings.
I can
Kinda
ju-
like it, but it's a bit too much.
Well, I can see me like just hitting N and not thinking much, and then landing and wondering why I've lost my wings trying to go into somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, they could have. There could be a way to attach them to the VTOL, right? There's no reason why, if you're turning on VTOL, why the wings couldn't fold.
I mean,
I
with
was
the
trying
game,
to look at it the other day.
I wonder if Game
Right?
Glass could do that. I wonder if Game Glass could, because you can
Yeah.
kind of do macro-y things a little bit.
I mean,
Cool.
I like the options, right? Like, okay, for whatever reason today, I want the VTOL down and the wings down. You would think that, yeah, I don't know.
I really
don't know
like it
enough.
this way because I actually realized that you kind of want to use VTOL in combat as well with this ship, and you do want to keep the wings deployed. in
Okay.
combat, so. I've seen somebody else use it with the do it with the Cutlass as well, or they use the VTOL a lot during combat.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of viable for the Corsair as well because it turns garbage.
I haven't really noticed much of a difference with the VTOL. I just a difference in speed a little bit, and that's about it.
But that's the only thing with the Cutlass. It's with the Cutlass is very fast. You end up, especially if you're doing the jousting thing, you turn around and you whack VTOL. You'll accelerate up stupidly fast, and same with down. So you can start.
The thing is, when you're in atmosphere, if you boost upwards, because it also wants to go towards your velocity, right? So
Yeah.
it's easier to turn doing that. Yeah, that's really so I started
Did
learning.
you get used to using your Toby again, Noodles?
Oh yeah, I fucking love it, man. Holy shit. I've missed it so much.
I'm glad it worked, dude. Glad it worked.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It's amazing.
Oh, stupid Dutch mail that took longer to, well, customs.
Oh, yeah. Stupid. Oh.
Do you think it was a part of some sort of bomb or something? Jesus. It's like...
No, I mean, this is a silly thing, right? Because I printed it, so I put, I think this is the one t-shirt, I'm pretty certain I put 0, but I wouldn't have put more than 10 pounds on it, right? Like you put like something, just maybe you get something back out of it, they can lose it or whatever. But they held it because Noodles had to pay tax on it. Because of Brexit now, because of Brexit.
Import
duty.
Yeah.
And they charge him £4. And I'm saying, well, if I put a maximum, I'm pretty certain I put 0, but let's say I put 10, right? That's a big tax. £4 on £10.
Yeah, it's nearly half of it.
Yeah, 40%.
Fucking Brexit.
Yeah, it's like,
you know, I had that years ago. I think it was way before Brexit, but I had that years ago where it was one of the times I was skint, and I ended up winning competition for like it was an AMD graphics card or something. At the time, my computer was really bad, so I was just happy to have something. So you know, they did this sort of random drops, and I actually won for the first time in my life this like graphics card from ATI, right? And then it turned up at the door and he wanted 50 quid off me because that's how much it cost in custom charges. I was like, well, you can fuck off. I said, I won it. I was happy about winning it, but I was also at a time where my system was so dated that I probably wouldn't even fit, if you know what I mean. It was like I didn't have the power supply, so it was something I'd have to put to one side and wait for, and this was like years and years and years and years and years ago. It was like and then I just turned around online and said, well, I'm not really, I know you don't know what you could do, right, but I've won this quite happily, but I'm not paying 50 quid for it.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I was thinking what would be the best way for them to do with the insurance on the ships. Because I think it's going to cause problems one way or another what they do with it.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Because, yeah, I mean, I think, personally, they should scrap it. And they just say, if you have insurance, your delivery time for a ship once you blow up the ship is a lot faster. That'll be like the expedited version.
Yeah, because what's going to happen is there's a lot of people that are probably half interested in this game, like all these sort of games, but will not go into the whole sort of early access thing at all. So what will happen is say, well, it doesn't matter how many people play this game at the moment, when it officially gets released, there'll be an influx of people.
Yeah.
And then most of them will start moaning when, I don't know, the people will have ships and they won't have ships, or when, you know, their friends' ships get destroyed, but they can get it back really quickly when they have to go and spend lots more in-game money to do it. It's like, but then at the same time, I think they're just doing it to encourage people to buy stuff so they keep the project going,
which is fine. But I think at the same time, people would still buy things more often if they didn't have to worry for the insurance. Like, for example, a few months back, I really wanted an Eclipse or a Mantis. Yeah. Right? I would have gotten it already if it already had 120 months insurance.
Yeah.
For example.
Yeah.
Right? And so on. So
it either needs to be scrapped or it's all set at one thing anyway.
I think so. I think they, because it's the same thing, right? Yes, sure, we invest some money in the game and we got to play it earlier, whatever. Which in theory, you know, they're getting our testing for free. Well, actually, we're paying to do testing, right? Let's just face it, because that's what we're doing. Yeah, sure, you get the ship, but at the same time, you know, we're the ones reporting and trading with the game for years. I mean, not me, because I joined last year, actually. 12 months since I joined this group of
but you're
people
probably
that give me the worst advice ever.
But we're probably going to be in a home by the time it comes out.
Exactly, right? So it's kind of like, so, you know, saying that the insurance is a benefit, I'm not entirely, I don't see how they can say, once it goes live, people who pay real money for the game or for the ships, they can say, well, once your insurance runs out, that's it, you're out of luck with your ship. You know what I mean?
No, they can because they can because it's been very clear if you read it how it is. You're actually just paying a donation for the project. Your ship and stuff is just a nice little nicety, and your ship that they give you to play around with and mess around with is based upon how much you're donating to the project. You're technically not buying a ship. People forget this. When you spend £100 on a ship, you're not buying a ship. You're not buying a ship.
I understand that. I understand how it's worded. I doubt that they can get away with it at the end of it. I think if they start removing people's ships away, I think they're going to have a lawsuit. Whether it's successful or not, I don't know. But I think a lot of people are going to be angry enough about that situation.
I think they said they're not going to don't get rid of ships. It's just what will happen is when your insurance runs out, the ship will sort of be available. It's just going to cost more and more and more and more in-game money to get it back. I think it will still be. It's always be there. It's just with the unlimited. For example, unlimited insurance means it will always sort of come back. With say 6 months insurance. After that 6 months, it will be a stock ship that you have to pay X amount of credits to get back.
Yeah.
And it'll be more and more and more expensive, sort of thing, if you've not got the insurance. I think that's how they're doing it. But again, fuck no.
But I think it's going to be a massive disadvantage for the people that just joined the game when other people have like LTI ships, right? Because that's a massive amount of money that you have to invest already from the start to get insurance on your ships. Now, we're talking a lot of crap because we don't know how expensive it's going to be or how often you have to pay it or anything like that, right? But if you take an example from New World and the rent prices that you have to pay every week for your houses when the game first came out, they were ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you had to really grind to pay that amount of
and now it's like 30 gold.
Yeah, now it's like 30 gold, like 100 gold for one of the big ones, right? So, it's I think it's something that they're gonna have to put some thought into, just because I think, not now, but the people who buy into the game later on, they're gonna be at a massive disadvantage.
Yeah, I know, but I think that they need to balance. I agree with you, but they need to balance the sort of benefits and rewards for actually supporting the project to people who just start later. And also, people forget that I think the biggest moan and complaint will definitely be within this sort of combat world. If somebody's managed to get a massive mining ship, I doubt people are going to complain that much because it's not going to affect you if you're doing your little mining somewhere else. It will affect.
Well, some organizations will have a massive. Let's say that right now, like, you get 30 backers, right? I mean, let's assume that 10 of them are like noodles that have everything pretty much in the game already, right? That organization is at a massive advantage of everybody else in there. They can just take the best place for asteroids for mining or whatever, and there's no one who's going to be able to challenge it.
Yeah, anybody with
other big org.
Of the big orbs and stuff, but then that's, it sounds really weird to say, but that's life. If you're a single miner in the real world, you're gonna have to fight between the big mining organizations that have already got the mining claims.
I don't disagree. I just think that people are gonna make a massive deal about it.
They will. I actually now, as an enjoyment, is when I'm bored at work, I go onto the Steam forums and Spectrum just to read and laugh. Like, the amount of complaints of like, there's genuine complaints out there. I 100% agree there are genuine complaints out there for things, but the amount of complaints on Spectrum and especially Steam forums for Darktide and for New World and everything, you read it and it's like, fucking hell, get a life. You need to get outside. I'm talking from somebody who doesn't go outside. You need to get outside.
I know, that sounds like the worst advice that we can give people. It's like, you're very hypocritical. You never step your foot outside, all you just go to the shops.
It's like, you know, it's like, I don't go outside, but you fucking need to.
Yeah. Are you landing in New Babbage right now? I think we're in the same server.
Maybe.
I have no idea where you are.
No, I'm in New Babbage by the Space Force, so I'm trying to see. I mean, I see a Corsair approaching. Let me just see.
Oh, I'm coming inside us.
Let me see. I'm going to check the people in the server. Probably not. I cannot imagine they're on the same server. But I seen that game loop with the what do I call it, with the vultures and doing all that kind of stuff. I think it's gonna be quite fun if we can get a good enough group to be online, right?
Well, I mean, you only need like 3 people. One is a vulture, 2 people fighting, even one person fighting would be enough.
Because I assume what you need to do is fill in the I don't know how quickly the vulture will fill in as well, right? Because you're gonna have to do several trips to the refinery.
It'd probably be similar to, I don't know. It's really, I don't know how they're gonna do it, because if you look at the like mining stuff, it's like depends on the rock you find if it's going to do anything, and salvage, you know. Oh my god, I made it in. Oh my god, first time. Nothing's damaged. Then you're gonna land and blow up.
I mean, did you put the landing gear down?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super low on this ship.
People have said that needs to get higher because you can't land it. I'm gonna explore, but only where it's flat.
Yeah. As I say, let us use our guns.
No, it's not supposed to explore anything else besides other people's ships.
True.
But I feel this ship has got a weird problem though. It's like land anywhere, honestly, it's flat, but wherever I land, we can kill every motherfucker there because of the size of guns I've got.
Yeah. You have it a standard right now, still, right?
Sorry,
what?
Deep has it a standard. He hasn't upgraded his Corsair yet.
Only the skin on it.
Yeah. That's all I've done.
It's the best skin.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'll upgrade it later, another time.
Yeah. I'm not gonna bother too much, I think, until 318 because they're gonna wipe everything, right?
But it's gonna take a while.
318? Well, I agree. I don't think it's gonna happen this year.
No, I doubt it.
Right.
Not in live anyway. Maybe PTU. I doubt it's even gonna leave.
I thought they put it already in the PTU for Volcanic.
It's in the PTU.
Yeah, if you could, but I mean, live PTU kind of thing. I hope you're not for.
That would start next year.
This year,
yeah. I mean, it's November, you know.
Yeah.
It's they've only just released this patch, but yeah.
Yeah, because I think the challenge you have with the mining, though, is if you're mining
Jesus Christ, dude,
Quantanium, it will blow you up, right? So you have mine one rock, whether you're full or not. You have to head to a refinery, or you're gonna blow up.
Or you give it to an expanse, hopefully one day.
Yeah, once that is released, yes.
I like how you still have the outfit on. See, now you need a black and red thing for your Phoenix.
When he had the A90, right? He was also wearing some random white jacket or some stuff that he had.
Of course he was.
Oh yeah, it was the same as this one, just the white version.
Yeah, remember he was having these weird rules that you had to wear proper clothes to get into certain parts of a ship or whatever.
I think I was the only one that turned up, wasn't I? Then it all went wrong.
I had to stay in the hangar.
Oh, that looks like a scary one, that does.
Me, it's fine.
Me, it's black. Of death. I've got the monocle somewhere.
Oh, I didn't know that armor you had has a little gold trim as well. That's pretty cool.
Is it?
Yeah.
I like how I look down, like I could fucking see myself.
Yeah, your left arm has a little gold trim in your hands.
It's kind of like your outfit is like the Admiral version of the outfit I'm wearing. Yeah, you're right. It's on the shoulder pad. It's got like kind of a goldish. I can't tell if it's a gold trim or just a really discoloured silver.
No, it is gold. It is definitely gold.
He cleaned it a bit too much, I think.
Yeah, I like this because I like the I can never say it like the Molotov or whatever the heck it is. Suits of heavy armor.
Yeah.
But this one is the one they released, the Redshift one, which is I think suits our colours.
Okay, so they fixed
You got competition. Oh, you left.
They fixed the reset.
I was here
Are they?
today in the expo hall, and actually almost everyone is wearing clothes. Pretty cool.
Well, I think I've noticed that happen more and more every year, but especially now, because if you're the sort of person that does a lot of stuff that doesn't require you to do FPS a lot, with the introduction of ships having hangars, you can, in theory, go from city to hangars to, you know, if you're doing a bit of mining or whatever you're doing, or just doing bounty hunting and stuff like that, and you come back.
I found a couple of the ready up helmets. These are the helmets with the plastic dome around your head. You can wear those while wearing clothes.
Oh, right.
So, yeah, I found a couple in a couple of bunkers. I got them in my inventory at Area 18 because I reset my account. Every time I found them at an outpost, I just put them in the local inventory of the outpost, and then when I reset my account, they're back at the home planet.
Because if you want to do like some proper, you know, like role playing sort of thing, what you do is you get your ship, put in like normal clothes. Is it this one? No, it was not.
Oh, it's the next one here, right?
You put like, because most of the ships now have like a locker or a place to put armor, so you could literally dump your armor into it, have plain clothes. Then, but Joe, the only thing is, I would like you'd be able to make loadouts.
Yeah, so you can quickly put it
yeah,
on. Amazing.
And it has like, when you look at your loadout, it has ticks next to them if they're in the vicinity. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So you just like load up your sort of armor that's on your ship, click a button, then you can just, you know, off you go outside, and then you go back in, take it off, and wear. Like I would, the Kraken video is one of the things I love, because the guy mining, he's just in his casual clothes, having a cup of tea, while the Kraken appears and kicks the shit out of people trying to rob him. The war at home. I like the fact that Drake is always a bit aggressive.
T-shirt yet. They're really cool this year.
Is it because of somebody sponsoring? I like the colours and everything.
Exactly.
Did you buy it on the website, sort of proper one, or you just buy it from here?
Oh, I bought them here. They're probably gone when they do 3.18, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I bought everything. One of each.
Nice.
Shirts.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says. Even the theme and the war at home and stuff and everything. This has been one of the best looking I feel.
Yeah, definitely. I really like the coloring.
Drake. I see the other ones just had a guy talking shite. Now you have Drake, and it tells you what day it is.
Well, that was Invictus launch week, right? I think the other IAE had also something like that. Not had. Not sure though.
I remember now. I just remember the last one's always having that. See, that's a really beautiful ship though. I don't know why I love it. I love the look of it.
It looks so intimidating, like it's supposed to be a frigate or something, but it's salvage.
Like if that was like a mobile command, you know, base or something like that. It just looks so intimidating and scary. The guy in his pants. His pants. Let's have a good old time. Have a good old time, guys. Save a comment. This looks so fucking cool. It does.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Even like the slightly off-centered cockpit.
Oh. No, just imagine this thing at the bottom being a fucking railgun or something.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Or it'd be cool if one of these has been taken by one of the terrorist groups and they've made a railgun underneath it.
Oh yeah,
This thing's
Just give it to
amazing.
Drake.
Yeah. Because I mean that's, I think there's 2 teleport units there, I think they are. And that big hole thing there is where you start pulling in the salvage. And then it's like this arse end, you've got like 3 or 4 floors, one's actual cargo, one is to be processed, one is processed. The salvage is amazing, it just looks better than it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Alright, so where's the diagram? Where's the diagram?
All the way there. Yeah. It's a shame there's no F8C this year. Oh wait, that's during Invictus launch week, of course. Never mind.
So you got the...
What's up? Hey, Jack.
No, I was gonna say, what plans do you guys have then? I might be able to play a little.
I don't know. We're just gonna be
Probably
silly.
quickly checking here, and then maybe do some bounty hunting in the Corsairs if you team up. All
Yeah.
Corsairs would be pretty cool.
It's either all Corsairs or we'll jump on one. I'll happily jump in the gun or whatever. The cool guns on the side.
Do that too.
We can do 1 Corsair with 3 people on it.
Yeah, I think so.
Good, yeah.
Just for the shits and giggles and see how fast we can get this straight. Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna nip downstairs just to have a look at the Nautilus and stuff. Issue is because I've been doing this for so long, I've seen all the ships.
Seen everything, yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's like
That's
there's
the
no
same thing.
new ships. There's no new ships. Redeemer maybe, but I've had the Redeemer.
I mean, I must admit that I do like the fact that they're releasing a lot more ready-to-fly ships like that, so we don't have to wait that much.
Yeah. I was really surprised. I was surprised, but also maybe a bit happy. But with the Legionnaire isn't that big a ship, and I thought when they started showing, I thought this is small enough for them to have already made it.
Yeah, same, yeah.
But then they hadn't. So part of me was like, I wish they'd made it because I'd like to have seen it and fly around in it. But at the same time, I got annoyed at having a ship that does fuck all.
Mine. I want not this.
I want that one.
Well,
I want that one.
right now, you know which one? I actually think the Expanse will be a good thing to add. So I think the Nautilus will be nice, the Idris and the Kraken, of course. I don't think we have the game
You see,
loops or space for it right now.
yeah.
Yes, other than
Yeah, you basically there's like 2 sort of sides to what I want. But things that I just think are going to look awesome, like your Idris, like your Nautilus, just amazing ships, and I'd love to sort of be part of or have. But the other side of me is I want things that will help us in our little gameplay loops.
Yeah.
Like, I would love
This
to
would be
walk.
great for
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Like I am happy to actually be a crew member. So if you got the Idris out or the Kraken or the Nautilus, I'm going to be a crew member. But at the same time, like I would love the Vulcan to come out to be able to do all the repair and stuff, so I can go back and then if I land at a station and basically, do you know when I like rearm, refuel, and repair? Maybe that costs a lot more money because it's like a reserve of each one. So it might cost me a load, and then I can go find one of you guys and repair you, and things like that. But the problem is again, majority of the repair, the refill, and the rearmor by the Vulcan is done by drones. I do want to. I might get it again because I keep hovering around the idea of it, but I might get it again and just have it.
What are the loaners at the moment for that anyway?
God knows. Was it Aegis today? So it'll probably be some.
today's-
Today's Aegis. We're looking at the fucking thing.
I can't remember. It sounds really stupid, but I was staring at it. I can't remember actually who made it. I can't remember what day it was. So I was like,
I was
Look
gonna
at the
say, it's
Vulcan,
like,
who makes
build
it?
a fucking hole. I say it's the biggest ship there is.
so I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna give you. I don't know. Fucking. Is there anything? Is there something similar to that? Unless it.
Oh, the
they could-
Vulture.
Maybe
Well, it's not out yet.
It's not out yet. How is that alone now?
Maybe it gives a Starfarer or something.
Is the Reclaimer? It's not out
Starfire
at
was
all, right?
massive compared to it.
True.
But is the
Starfire
Reclaimer going to
is
be out
massive.
in 318 as well or not?
Reclaimer is already out.
Think
Oh, it's already out.
Fly it. You
Just
can already
nobody
fly it.
Nobody
There's
flies
no
it.
use for it.
Yeah, because even the cargo space it's got. I mean, look at those wires. That's mental. But even the cargo space in it isn't, because I think people would use it a bit more if they just like decided to say fuck it. You can use all the cargo bays at the moment and make it like a massive cargo thing, but they don't even do that. So
that would be awesome. I would totally use it for that.
If this basically turned around and said, okay, all the cargo bays will use this cargo now until the actual thing's ready, then it'd be awesome.
You know what? I love the massive landing gear these things have.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
It looks amazing, and it should adapt to all kinds of terrains. But look how little the underbelly is from the. I can't even go through. So I guarantee you that this thing will get flipped again by any kind of stones on the terrain.
Do you know?
Have these massive legs, but yeah.
Do you know what? There's been a continual issue for that ship over and over and over again. Every time they change the flight mechanics of the game and try and change things like that, or atmospheric stuff and all this sort of stuff, the first thing that happen is the Reclaimer can't lift off and get out of atmosphere.
Yeah.
I've had the Reclaimer a few times and I've melted it and bought it and melted it and bought it, and there's been times where literally they've changed the sort of the flight model, and it will lift and just not get high enough, and by the time it gets high enough, like the weight of it or the drag pulling down makes it land again, and you can't leave the planet with it. That has happened a few times.
Wait for me before you get into the ship, right? We're all going together, or what are we doing?
Yeah,
You'll go together. Are you here now?
Yeah, I was at the hall just in front of the Reclaimer. Just look at the massive legs. I'll be right there.
So we've not added you, have we? You might have to add in new.
Well, I did, but I was in the other server, right? So I kind of like came back here.
Let me see if I can send you another invite, because I did it a couple of times.
I like the amount of attraction that you're getting from people.
Yeah.
Hey, excuse me. It's bodyguards. The same colour, you see, so it looks like I'm a bodyguard. It does now. It actually looks like I'm a fucking bodyguard for you.
I don't know if it's because I'm running too much, but I had to drink twice already today.
A lot of people have died here, dude. I don't think I'll trust this. I do not trust this train.
Yeah,
a lot of people have died on this train. This train is a train of death.
Final destination. That's what that is.
We are gonna die.
Oh god. God damn it. I have this thing that every single time I wanna get into a lift, it takes forever to open the doors. Unless I immediately grab food and I start to try to eat it, then it starts.
It opens. Oh,
opens right away.
I have the issue where I sometimes walk up to doors forgetting that they auto open, and I'll go and click the button. It opens for a millimeter and then closes again because I technically closed it before it has a chance to open.
Yeah.
I'll go, oh, for fuck's sake, open again.
And then it takes a million years to open again.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
I need to know what happened here, dude.
Wait,
is this
one?
Is the next one?
This is Aspire again, so.
I forget that most of the major cities now have this sort of hall that's never on the route until today. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, oh, it's next stop. No, it's not. Are you working tomorrow? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You are, okay.
I will be. Early as well, so probably not gonna be on for much longer.
That's cool. I'm gonna play around for
maybe.
Play around for a little bit. I'm happy with that. I'm a bit knackered anyway, but I'm off tomorrow, so I might actually stream in the daytime or something. Maybe a bit of Dark Tide.
I was surprised that it's only one drop until next week.
Yeah.
Dark Tide.
Yeah, but basically what they've done is from the information I've got, the first drop was actually a test, make sure it all worked. So the first drop was this weekend. There is 2 drops next weekend, so you like half an hour for one and half an hour for the other. And then the weekend afterwards, I think there's 4.
Okay.
So it's just the last cannon test. I think the next one's gonna have a Ripper gun. But sadly, I'm a Bulgrin, which is one of the really cool close combat Ogrins in the lore. I literally created the Bulgrin in the game. So he's got a massive shield and a mace and a massive grenade gauntlet. I just need to keep unlocking shit. But then also remember, on Monday, that guy looked cool. I know it's Nine Tails, but also remember is on the schedule, so I don't know if it's going to go down for a while tomorrow. On the schedule, I have no idea what this exchange is. That looks dodgy by itself. A lot of dodginess is happening in this game. Oh, there's Ajax!
Oh,
Ow.
he damaged me. Yeah, he damaged me as well. He pushed me into the
I went into there.
So basically, what you're trying to say is Ajax holding a burrito is deadly.
Oh wait, did I have my burrito?
You got
How
burrito in
did
your
I have
hand.
my burrito if I ate it?
Wrong one.
Oh god, look, quickly, press it!
Bye.
Started on the picking.
But yeah, you ran in, knocked him over, and you just had his burrito in your hand.
That's what you get for damaging me.
I mean, I'm just surprised as to why the burritos is still alive because I ate it already. Like,
It's what you get for assaulting somebody with a Mexican food product. But
so to stay in his suit.
so for Dark Tide tomorrow, at the moment we've got 4 zones and 4 missions. Tomorrow they're doing another 4 missions on top of that, so it's going to be 8 missions in 4 areas, and they're going to add more in-game events or something. So that's supposed to drop tomorrow at some point. So there you go. Right. So I'm not going to get in mine because it's not upgraded or anything. It's just got a skin on it.
Yeah, I'll get mine. I don't think you have yours upgraded yet, Ajax?
No, I don't.
I'll get mine.
I don't have that much cash in game to upgrade everything.
Hey dude, how you doing? I thought I was gonna have a break from Dark Tide today and play some Star Citizen, especially with the new stuff, especially with Noodles looking a fine gent, and Ajag assaulting people with foodstuffs.
only people that stand in my way. God damn it!
He's like, you ran in. You're both like hitting to the corner. And it's like, what's going on there? You've been assaulted. You just turned around holding this
in my screen
burrito. Like
you look, yeah, on my screen as I was coming into the thing, it showed that you were on the right and he was in the middle of the left. So I tried to go to the left, but I guess the sync stuff was there.
Yeah, desync. For me, I was already in there when you walked in.
Well, you desynced a few times around the train of death that we were on earlier. This skin just looks, even the wording on it just looks as shit.
Look at the catlings though. Stand in front of it and look at how fucking huge those things are.
Stand in front and just become moist.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that violence. That's so much violence. Just
I like desync is really bad.
Yeah, I do like it's because how many people are playing at the moment when it comes to this. Do you know what I think is funny is like how the rest of the ship is a good ship, but the front is just high violence.
Yeah.
Stupid violence on the front.
To be fair, I think that's the reason why it dips in atmosphere, because look at all the amount of guns and heavy weight that you have in the front compared to the back.
Yeah. Should we leave him?
Yeah.
Did you get in the back?
Life fast, yeah, good, okay.
I think he's getting in the back.
I'm going in the back. I'm not going to share the lift with you guys. I know what happens.
Well,
Oh god damn it! You dodged me. Okay, I thought I hit the roof, but didn't.
You know what? I really love the ramp in this ship because it's so fast compared to other ships with ramps.
Right, so do I get into a turret or do I get into the co-pilot? I think me and Ajax should get in the turrets. One each side.
One of you should probably get into the top turret though, so you can shoot
The
it
top
back.
turret.
Yeah, if you go into the co-pilot seat,
Okay.
you can enter remote turret, and that's the one that's on the top.
If you want to go do that, Deep, I'll deal with the side turrets. I move from one to the other.
It's fucking
Unless you
weird,
don't
just
want to.
look at
Oh, I can do it. If you don't want it, I can do it.
Dodged me. No, when I had to show you guys something. I don't know if you guys saw it. I don't think you did. Okay,
No.
I thought I hit the roof, but didn't.
You know what? I really love the one thing I find the position of that second seat underneath the pilot is feels like if that top thing was a toilet, the pilot underneath would be in the receiving end of everything.
Oh my god, I need to find this. Please say I clipped it. Dodged me.
Shoot that 600. Shoot it. Let's destroy it before he gets in. Oh, 400, I know what it is. I'm not really well versed on origin ships.
Right. Guys,
Shit ton of ships, right?
may I just show you
Alright,
how amazing Noodles is at getting into seats? I just watch.
Is it happening again?
Just watch and experience it. Do turret or do get into the co-pilot? I think me and Nage should get in the turret. One each side.
Okay.
You sat next to it. Stretch your legs over and bink. I do not know what that is, dude.
I'm a pretzel.
You are a pretzel. You'll always be a pretzel. That's why you got the pretzel thing.
So, let's see. I might quickly have to restock a Dressler.
I don't see any missiles on your...
Yeah, I shot everything. Restock.
Okay, that might explain things.
Yeah.
A bit.
Oh, I've got a fan above me. I'm on the Corsair for the fans.
Oh, nice.
So that fan is directly above you, isn't it?
It basically what it does is it dices his shit as he shits himself.
I was gonna say, it's like, my next question was, okay, who's exactly above the fan?
So the issue is if the fan unit's above my head, and he takes like he's had a bad dinner and he's gonna fart like considerably.
Like stolen Mexican food, for example.
I'll just have a milkshake.
Like for example, if he's up there, he's recently been assaulted by a burrito. When he farts, is it just going to get filtered through that fan into me? And then when you turn around and say, "Why isn't the remote turret doing?" I'm unconscious with a canary dead in the cage down here.
Well, I was trying to say, Drake. I don't think they use any filters on their vents, so you're gonna get the pure. Whoa!
What the fuck?
That's
the fuck.
Well, I hate you.
I don't know. What the fuck?
Did anything actually hit you?
I think it was
desynced. Yeah.
Holy shit, that was crazy.
I do think it's funny.
I've had it before with smaller ships, but not this bad as this. Holy shit.
I do think it's funny. But I think it's funny that you got this kind of big, majestic turrets on the Hammerhead, and these weird little box things on the side of the Corsair. Now, remember. You've remembered.
Oh my god.
I like how it's all done, even the guns like fold in and all this sort of shit. It's pretty cool. Oh my god.
I'm getting out of the turret just so it's
oh my god.
more clearance.
Clench?
It is a glitch, yeah.
You do realise if you're just going for a refill, you could have just found the landing pads to land on.
Yeah, shoot.
Problem is, you don't know where they are. You have to kind of find them.
That's very helpful. That's I mean, it's basically...
Oh my god!
Oh, we're gonna...
Dude, what you don't realise is he has to get out of here as well, because he's only going to refill it.
Backwards, yeah. I think he's gonna store the ship and then retake it out.
Oh, I can't even fucking restock. Alright.
Why?
I'm gonna have... it doesn't work.
Oh, you could close in.
You
have to. You may have to ask for it to open again.
Oh yeah.
Before you leave.
No. Is it completely closed now?
No.
Yeah, you cannot make it.
You cannot.
No, that's not what I meant. I need to call it afterwards. Fuck's sake, I can call now.
Yeah. You're gonna make it. You thought it's a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Salted with a bacon, with a burrito.
No.
I'm going to be honest. It was working fine until the burrito incident, and that's when it's starting to set a precedent, isn't it?
All games hate me, man. They say you're too old for playing games. Fuck off.
You're not that much older than me, though. That's the thing.
I know,
I think there are pets on the right there.
I think so. Oh my god! Be careful!
Oh,
dude, fucking hell, dude. You just like, I don't care who's next to me. I'm gonna slide sideways. Fuck that shit. And there's a friggin' retaliator coming out of it. I hope they don't require you to do a license before you can able to fly these ships in the game when it comes out, because we're screwed.
Yeah.
Can I repair now? Fuck's sake, why not? Oh, maybe you have to pick the bigger one.
The one next to us slightly bigger, yeah. Nobody there this time. It's okay, Noodles. Is he going to be one of these weird bugs with the, like, Corsair or something? Or maybe it's just the game's very laggy at the moment because of the amount of people?
It might be that because it doesn't
They
work
run
here
out.
either.
Yeah, they just run out of anything, everything.
Fuck's sake. I can't be stuck here either. What to do, I don't know.
What are you out of stock of? Is it out of stock of everything or just the missiles?
Oh, I only have 1400 bullets left, so...
So maybe head to Port Olisar and we see from there, like if you can do it there, then maybe
Yeah,
claim it.
Let's do that, because you're probably gonna bounty hunt there anyway, because... Yeah. Alright, let's go there.
that way you can claim.
I wonder what happens if I content travel. Does it automatically deploy the wings? Let's see. No, the
No.
wings stay up.
Your VTOL goes up, but the wings stay as is.
I didn't press it. Did you
And
press it?
And it has trails. It actually has trails coming off them as well.
Oh, and I can deploy them mid-content too. Okay, that's cool.
I must admit that those wings are a bit strange design. Adds character to the ship and stuff, but
Yeah. I still think the ship looks more like an Anvil ship than a Drake ship.
Yeah, I
Especially
think
the
it's got some characteristic. I feel like this ship has actually characteristics of a couple of manufacturers now.
Yeah,
It's
we
not
discussed
like-
the Doors are Crusader
true.
in a sense.
Yeah.
Well, no, because there's only sensible doors.
Yeah, they're
One for
sensible
cockpit,
doors.
one for like the mess hall and stuff like that, and one for the gun area. Not 20
Every
for
section.
no reason going from A to B.
That's true.
I feel like going up at the elevator. Outside.
Go for it. You're in a flight suit, so might as well.
Yeah, but then I don't want to have to be picked up.
That'd be funny. We'll just stop, but then come and get you. You've got the idea in our heads now. I'm watching outside the ship. Okay, get going.
I'm coming.
The elevator exactly.
There it comes.
Yeah,
Oh,
there it is.
let's have a look.
I'm already out, like gone.
Oh, you're gone.
Oh, for me, there's a bit of lag. It was like nothing there than that.
No, it's nothing. Like I didn't even see me going on the left. I was just gone. Like I cannot see anything. Like I don't know where. Oh yeah, there you are. I'm starting to move towards you. Hold on.
Wait, what? Are you close?
No, I'm 2 million whatever.
Yeah, it's
that's
like
what
right
I
in
thought.
front.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I'm starting to move towards you. It was like,
Yeah.
wait, what?
I mean, it'll take a while, but you know, I mean,
When you
let's
turn around,
face it.
when you
It'll be
turn around and said
closer than
about,
if I don't move at all.
when you turn around and said about to move towards you, I was like, Noodles, should we let him get to us? We're gonna run out of oxygen before he even gets.
Well, the one thing that I noticed is that the road's still moving forward.
I'm going towards you now.
Oh, are you?
At high
It's gonna
speed.
run me over. Jesus.
The quad can travel right through you.
The weird thing
Oh, I
is,
will, actually.
is when I looked when I was like looking outside, literally all that happened was the door was open, and then the elevator was there. You were gone. It never appeared.
The interesting thing, though, is that I did see someone on stream doing it, and it worked. The person was outside.
Yeah.
So I think there's some kind of the sync issue because I didn't see myself going up with the lift. I just pressed the lever, and I was outside.
Yeah, gun, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're pretty close. You should shoot the ship now.
I mean, it says still 8,000 away from me. So. Oh no! I can see a lot of freaking bullets. I can see. Put him in stagger mode. I want to see what happens if we got things in stagger mode.
I don't know how it works in a ship. I mean in the pilot seat. How does it work? Do you know what button it is to put?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Different button than in the thirds.
Yeah. Well, now we know what happened there.
Yeah, we actually, at least we know what happens, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna slow down now.
See ya.
Oh, you're gonna enter from the top, that's fair.
Oh, you're gonna run me over, you bastard. Because there is... See, look, when this comes up, it will actually...
Oh, why aren't you going? Why aren't they going? And then you're gonna fall. Oh no.
Huh? Is the elevator even there?
To me, it shows there.
The elevator's there, but usually there's like a gravity thing. There isn't at the moment.
There is, yeah.
There is.
The gravity's messed up.
So what if
Can-
I put a lever down?
I cannot even put the lever down.
No, can I do it from the seat if I close exterior or something?
Yeah, you're gonna cut my head off.
Oh, no,
yeah, I
there's
think
only an open exterior button.
Just stay near it.
Yeah, I'm in the middle.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that hurt me. Well, okay, you know what? There's a hole somewhere on the side of the ship.
Oh yeah, there is,
here
isn't
you
there? There is.
The docking port,
Yeah.
yeah.
I found it. Docking collar.
I might be able to open it.
No, I'm already open. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, you fell over. There you go.
The door is not opening though. What the hell?
You live in there now.
What the hell?
Oh, he closed him out again.
The thing here. Oh, Jesus. Did the outside close? Yeah, he did, right? Yeah.
The elevator so it doesn't look ridiculous. Oh.
No, I'm gonna call it from here.
It's got
Yeah,
the
that's
same
what I mean.
issue. It's got the same issue as the
Yeah.
the Hercules, where it's like they kind of stick out a little bit.
Alright, so where were we going?
We're going to
Oh,
look for all
Hot Olisar to resupply.
I'm gonna sit here quickly for a second. Just think about my life choices.
Why did you even get in a ship with us? That sort of shit.
Yeah. The usual stuff, you know.
Corsair definitely needs some head bait.
Yeah.
No, I for sure there is a gravity field in there. Because I've seen people getting stuck there, but...
See, if you can open the back part of the medical Pisces and then wedge it into the back of this, you can. That's like a whole medical bay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's another ship. So those are the three. There's 3 ships that I'm interested right now in, and I said that's a lot 3 more than I started the week with. Well, no, actually, I think what have I gotten? I gotten the Vulture. And actually, let me see. I feel like I've gotten something else.
I just got the cutter, really. Melted a few
I got
things.
the Cutty. I don't need the Cutty. I think I just got it because I had extra credit and I just left it, you know, just so I can have it boy back for whatever. Because it has the 120 months, whatever. But I don't need that ship. I'm not gonna keep that ship.
I've got the 600i now, but I'm not gonna keep it. It was just to mess around with.
Yeah. Because I think I prefer. I mean, the Titan is better, and I have the I have the Corsair and I have the Cutlass Black as well. So I definitely don't need the cutter.
Yeah. See, for me, I've got rid of a lot of those ships, so I've got the cutter for me doing, very simple little delivery missions and travel from A to B, and then I've got the Corsair, so that kind of fills most of those roles in one go. I've got my Buccaneer still, because that's my fighter ship. It's my fighter ship I prefer to use. Yeah. So I've got my Buccaneer still.
I mean, I have more ships I'm ready, so I just gave back the cutter, so I have some credit back.
Still have a couple of mules because I quite like them.
Yeah.
I think they're really fun, especially when Noodles on the other one.
So I have.
I think I have 1 Mio left now, or well, one token left, and one that I'm gonna keep.
So I have the Mantis. I want that ship. I want to get that ship. There's a Galaxy that I have to find out what that is all about. There's the Medical Pisces. I want to see. But again, it's the same thing I was talking about the other day. Like, just for injuries, I don't need it, right? Because it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, we die. Like when we go out, there's no time for injuries for us. We just die.
Yeah, they need to make the game, because basically every time we've ever played this, the worst we've ever got is like a couple of tier 3 injuries. But it's supposed to be tier 2 and tier 1, which require you to go to hospital. But at the moment, you either get the odd tier 3 injury or you're dead. There's no in between.
So,
I think
so that's what I mean.
Yeah, they need to do like with ships, where you need to destroy the ship, but you can board it and stuff. They do the same with the medical. They need to, get us to tier 3, and then get us to tier 2, then tier 1, then death. Unless, someone fires a grenade or a railgun at your face, you should be, like in tier 3 in the arm, tier 3 in the leg, and then you get hit a couple more times in the chest and you're really injured. You got tier 2, and that thing will actually mean that it's things like the Cutty Red, the Pisces will be used a lot, and then when the Apollo comes out, even better.
And I think, and I completely agree with you, and I think that until that comes out, that kind of gameplay, they should restore the medical beds to be full respawn, because right now there's no one using those medical ships.
Yeah, no, I kind of agree. Until they do stuff, because like, I've said many times, I really wanted to do the medical gameplay and use the Cutlass Red. But right now, if you want to do any medical gameplay, you better actually, with more of a combat ship, turn up with a medical gun, and that's it.
Exactly, yeah.
Because I think what I'm going to end up doing with the money I've put aside by getting the 600i is I think I'll get rid of the Pisces eventually. But what I'll have is I'll have the Apollo Medevac, and I'll have a Vulcan. And I want to be more of a support, because I'm going to have my own ships to do combat with and stuff like that when we want to. But because we've got quite big ships, I actually quite like the idea of being crew members to these ships. But also, if we're not doing the big ship thing, I'd prefer to be the guys either, doing the medical stuff where we're doing a lot of combat things, or doing the resupply, rearm stuff where we're doing a lot of space stuff. That's the gameplay I want to go into to support you guys. But sadly, none of it's either it's really, it's not really in the game very much, so it doesn't do anything, or it's not even in the game at all.
But that's what I mean. I think that's why a lot of people are not playing currently, right? Like, everybody has to kind of like a step back from Star Citizen, and it's just because the only game loop that we've been doing is bounty hunting.
Well, yeah, you're right. I think some of the popular streamers. Well, some of the popular streamers. Do you want to all try and get out and then claim it and spawn it and all that sort of stuff again? See if that helps.
Yeah. Try and at least get out of the seat. Sometimes that helps as well.
I'm standing.
I'm out of the seat now as well. But what I'd like to. What's 610? What also I think is happening in AJAG is a lot of like the really popular streamers. What they do is they create their own content. So they get a group of people together. They'll go and do stuff, do battles, or they'll do piracy things, or go after pirates, and that's how they sort of do a lot of it. We do our content by being stupid and baking stuff.
And throwing rules in whatever vehicle from high altitude, and then have him thing just despawn right before it hits the ground, and then my ship also despawns as I'm flying around.
And poof.
If you hold N, it will actually kind of like.
Oh, I can finally restock.
Can you? This ship doesn't seem very stable, Noodles.
It's fine for me.
Really? We're bouncing around. We're upside down.
Down.
No, we're not. Look at the stream. We're fine.
I know. I can see the stream, but if I show. Okay, wait. Let me stream quickly in.
The desync in this at the moment is mental, isn't it?
Look at my stream if anybody wants to bother with this.
What the hell? That's just crazy.
I'm afraid to leave the ship because I might just end up in the sun or something.
I do like how we're sitting here normally,
Oh,
but according to Ajag, we're fucking off into space somewhere.
Yeah.
Is it fine now?
No, well, you know, where are we now?
You
You know, it's like,
can't
I
judge
think
that.
so, yeah. Yeah, it seems now it's okay.
That's a good mission, yeah. And don't forget to go to arms. So actually need you the turrets.
What was I gonna say? Have you shared it?
Probably didn't, but don't.
But would you prefer us in both side turrets or one in the back? In the top turret, should I say?
Since they're the same size weapons, I think I prefer one in the top turret so we get a little angle from the
Back.
rear as well.
And then Ajag can obviously jump back and forth if he wants to be fair.
Yeah, different sides.
You can tell me which side you are, and then just try and get them on that side as well.
Oh yeah, perfect. Mine. Let's start with the right, let's see. Let's just already turn this one.
Also, I have 83% towards shields. I'm not sure how much that matters for the turrets.
I don't know if they changed that because if I remember last time when people were changing the power, the turrets don't get affected at all. They had 200 shots, they have 200 shots before and after, but I don't know if they changed that.
I mean, you want to change? I mean, I have 301 now.
301, what do you have now? Right.
301.
It's not changing thing? No. 1 second. Might have to press it manually. Does Deep have to do it now because it's in the co-pilot seat?
Oh, let's find out.
I know that you can throw missiles from down there.
No, I can't change this.
I can't change it either. I press the buttons, the keybinds, and I press it on the screen, and nothing changes.
Alright, well. But now I know the answer. Nothing.
Yeah, all my screens do nothing.
Why not?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I found the button.
Right there, somewhere to enter the remote turret. So what angle? Can you aim exactly forward with the
Side?
light turret? Probably not, right?
Yeah, well, this.
But
As forward as possible.
that's pretty powerful.
I do like how it kind of goes. The top turret will go round the. Oh, will it?
Yeah, the wings.
Oh.
We near the clip something?
Basically, if I shoot and go round slowly, it's fine. If I shoot and go round quickly, it goes through the wing. Yeah, let's not go for it. Really? Is that right, Alfie? Good attempt, though, buddy. Doing good, little man. Alfie, stop. Okay.
Like right there, I cannot hit him. Well, obviously, that's not a problem because you hit that one and I hit the one on the side.
I know not to widow.
You be careful. Anyway, you need to get into bed now. Boom.
Let's see.
Okay, let's turn the gyro. Oh, shit. There we go. Hey, I got one.
I don't know if this is.
Turrets were size 3s instead of 2s, that would be nice, but probably too OP.
I don't even know if it's beneficial, the one on the top here.
going.
That's for the back.
Yeah, it really is. It really is just for the back.
Maybe.
At the moment, we only had a Valkyrie and a Hammerhead, so those were the targets I could target. But if you had something like a Hurricane, I wouldn't be able to target it.
I'm gonna stay in it for a bit longer.
You know how the Scorpius has that turret that moves back and forth?
Yeah.
They should have it so that back turret actually goes behind the door, the ramp.
Right at the back.
So he has a wide angle of the back.
Cool, I guess.
Because there's also a blind spot underneath it, technically, because there's no guns underneath this.
Yeah.
Also no ground clearance
It's also
either.
an atmospheric one, so yeah, my handling will be crap, sure.
That's the one reason why I hope they're not gonna nerf it, because he has weak spots.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's many flaws to balance.
With its charms, so I mean, I think it's a quite well balanced ship.
Yeah. Totally.
It's got a very dangerous end, but nothing else is.
yeah.
I mean, I've been killed by 2 fucking hurricanes.
And you got to remember things like, for example, the Redeemer. The Redeemer has 2 size 3 shields. There's a high chance the Redeemer would kick this ass because he's going to have very similar firepower. Similar firepower, twice the shields.
So how many hit points does he have on the shield?
Better maneuverability as well. I don't know. It's only 1 size 3 shield on this.
That's what I think Drake always lacks, I feel.
Shields, yeah. Totally. Survivability in general. Oh, I just realized we're pretty fucking close to the ground. Vanguard. Don't shoot at them until they're red. Hurricane and a Valkyrie. I'll target the Valkyrie because I can attack that.
You cannot attack the Valkyrie.
No, that's the only one I can actually hit.
Oh.
So the other ones will be hard.
The Hurricanes underneath us. Nice. Oh!
Okay.
Well, it crashed into us directly. Like I was trying to shoot it, I was heading towards it, and I'm like shooting. Can you please blow up? It didn't.
I was flying super slow. It was the boat that went full frontal with us. Fucking hell.
No, it came from the side. It went full frontal into my turret.
Oh, what the hell?
'Cause I was trying to battle the
Fucking hell.
what's it called? The Hurricane behind us.
What the fuck? That was quick.
So we're saying he's a fully manned Corsair. Is less effective.
But it's not fully manned, technically.
Well,
It's nearly fully manned, I think.
it's more manned than it isn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Jack?
Sorry?
Oh, you're at Microtech?
Yeah.
I'm at Arcorp. Oh, we're literally scattered all over the fucking. All over
I should be
town.
I should
Yeah,
be
because we
Arcorp.
didn't do the whole thing there.
Are you at Arcorp, dude? For me, my map says you're still at Crusader.
Where are you? I wonder. You must be on the medical floor with me.
No, I should be in Microtech. But
I'm now on the bottom floor in the, yeah, this is definitely the Arcorp. Well, you're definitely at the Arcorp thingy as well.
why do I see a red pointer thing?
Why don't I see you?
I'm going down the bottom floor, hopefully. Yeah, I can
Oh,
see you
that's
underneath
where
me.
I'm already. I didn't see your party marker anywhere.
Wait a minute. I saw your party marker, but you're underneath me. Where? I have no idea, because I'm
standing at the same place.
What the hell is it?
I'm at the pharmacy.
Yeah, I'm standing in the same place. I'm also at the pharmacy.
Jesus Christ.
In different dimensions? In the multiverse? What the hell?
Pretty much, not gonna lie.
Standing on top of you.
See, I did briefly see a marker for you, and then it kind of disappeared. I was like, okay.
You could change server and remake the party as well?
Oh, now I got pulled. Like I was standing outside the lift. I didn't enter. I called the lift, and I got sucked into the building. So I think the server is about to shit itself.
I might want to change server.
Yeah,
Right,
and
so
I
back
just
to
died
menu.
again because I landed somehow.
You might want to reset your home planet is Arcorp, right?
Mine? No.
Yeah. Oh, you set it to Microtech. Ah, shit. Okay.
The reason is because the IE is there. It's just
Convenient.
get up and go there. But I mean, I could reset my character, but
That's taken, but no, you can't. They said it's disabled.
They fixed that.
No, I think they've put it back up again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still gonna take half an hour, or
Yeah,
maybe
no,
longer.
I'm not gonna. No. I'll do it. I'll leave it on for tonight or something. I don't think there's any manufacturers this week. I mean, not this week. This next couple of days are. They're aliens.
Tomorrow's
Are they?
Alien, and the day afterwards Anvil though. Anvil would be nice.
Anvil is the
Pisces. Yeah.
Well, if the legends are true.
It is. Because you know how we know it is? Because if you read the this is how silly it is. Joe, I'm gonna
By
put
the
it
way,
on the
let me
screen.
know when you're in the menu, Agent.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was just waking up from medical bed, so I could just
Yeah.
exit the menu.
But this is what they've put on the schedule.
Okay.
Like, for example, the event schedule kicks off with Corsair and the all-new cutter. If you scroll down to Anvil, ready to take Anvil's newest ship for a spin.
Oh yeah.
That's the comment underneath Anvil, so there's a new ship. Go down to Robert Space Industries. Don't miss unveiling the all-new revolutionary craft from RSI. They've literally told you on each one. Every other one's just talk about 3 days left and back with the most popular ships and stuff. Those 3 days literally tell you there's something.
Cool.
Straight flying experience.
Okay, so tomorrow is a lot of alien ships, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the alien ships. And then the day afterwards, the ready to take Anvil's newest ship for a spin. So are we.
That's cool.
For Anvil.
We have to restart game because it's not working. I'm in an endless thingy. I see a wheel rolling. So I'm gonna alt F4 and restart the game.
Alright, let's go through the many different.
So we start our game loop, the usual group game loop that we get.
Yeah, our grain loop starts with a crash, then another crash, and then another sideways crash, then upwards crash.
If we're still in a party, I'll disable it and remake it just to be sure.
Okay, so we're all quitting the game. Just in cases.
Restarting the game, and if we're still in a party, I'll remake that. I do like it when there's like an event like this and you get to a place and there's a lot of players together. It feels
Like, what was really
more
nice.
lively.
Yeah, what was really nice when I was landing is there was literally like an MSR and 2 or 3 other ships landing at the same time I was landing. It kind of felt, busy. Because what I find weird is there's 100 people to a server nowadays, and you can have a full server and never see anybody.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, I nearly ran when I retaliator while taking up.
Or that, you know what I mean?
You guys are in the menu?
Yep,
I am now.
I'm in the menu.
Let's the invites.
Accept.
Alright, let's try again. Okay, you guys in the loading screen?
Yep.
Cool.
So did we complete that mission or we didn't? If we failed
No, we fucking crashed into the wrong person.
it. So at the moment,
Well, the way I saw it, it crashed into us.
Yeah, true.
our stats so
definitely
far: 0 missions, 0 rescues, 0 cargo, 1 death, and 0 30Ks.
You see, if we had a medical ship that allows to respawn, actually we're still a bit messed up because we will respawn with no ship.
Yeah,
So,
no, I mean, yeah, it's like if we had one of the 2 medical ships, that the ships that can do that, and it blew up, it's still not going to be able to come back to it.
no, I think they need to enable the bats so you can respawn whatever, so people can actually use the ships.
Yeah, the turrets on the Carrack are actually pretty beefy. They're all size 4s. We could try that, but then if the Carrack blows up, there's no medical ship, so yeah, there's no point.
Yeah.
Never mind.
No, I think the medical ship is good for like when you're doing racing or when you're doing first-person shooting,
medical ships,
things like that.
Yeah, medical ships are okay if they're not the main ship. They're support ships.
Correct.
So I mean, if for example you could spawn on, just hypothetically, you could spawn on the Pisces. It wouldn't help if we were all in the Pisces. It would be okay if the Pisces was following the group. So if you guys died, you came back. But that's the thing.
I just woke up to a random headless guy on my bed. That's great.
I don't know what you've been doing, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, fuck me, man. Oh, that's so stuck in there. No, but I think that when we do like racing, or we do like bunkers and things like that, or if we do like a cave mission, then the medical ship will be great because if we die, it's there, right? Like we can come back and stuff. Yeah. Why are you restocking everything? You're just going.
Are we just doing ship stuff? We're not doing FPS stuff.
I think we should all take our Corsairs out. We'll just do 3 Corsairs that probably work a lot better.
If you want.
Your Corsairs aren't upgraded.
It doesn't really matter. There's 3 of us.
Yeah.
Even if it's stock, there's still 3 of them. It's still quite powerful.
So, I mean, you could maybe switch at least switch out the guns too. You can buy them at Center Messer. You could send some credits if you don't have enough to buy some weapons.
Should be alright.
Center Messer's in the tower.
Yeah, I know. Last couple of times I went here, the lift didn't work.
Oh.
No, that's not recently though. Just gonna put on the do that. There you go. Oh my god, I can get into Center Mass once.
I think that's the place where you can buy the big Gatlings. I don't remember the name of them. Something starts with an A. A couple of letters and a number in there, I think.
Thank you, Lewis.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Size 5 Gatlings. You'll see them. AD5B.
Yeah, that's size 5. 55 cage.
You need 6, right?
Need 4, no 4.
So 4 of them and the other 2 leave as is, or change them?
You can change those. I mean, I changed mine to rhinos, but I don't think you can buy them here. You can change them to the size 4 ballistics, maybe. Would be better. So otherwise, they're size 3s.
So what? I mean, what I can do here.
The AB for. Oh wait, you can put maybe.
No, I've got attritions I can put on.
Cannons. Laser cannons as well. You can buy
Do you-
the M6 Ace for the thingies. That's probably better. M6 Ace instead of the Rhinos I have on.
The M6 is size 4s or those two are?
Yeah. The others two are size 4s, so yeah. This would work very well. You get 2 fire groups anyway.
Right. They just have weapons in here. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I'll try and get the other stuff done at another point.
Yeah, you need to get to Arson for that anyway. It takes a while.
Yeah, I'll generally spend the time doing that later.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm lost already. I'll need to claim it. Get it here. You have a chance to nip to the toilet, and then put the guns on it. Then we'll go off out.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
What I should have done. Actually, he's gone to that other place. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it.
What are you gonna do?
Well, if we're just doing that sort of thing, I'm going to the Kasaba whatever outlet. Get myself some nice clothes,
Oh yeah.
shoes and pants and stuff.
You both are a bunch of posers.
Yes, we are. Yes, we fucking well are.
Wait. Of course I picked the Corsair that doesn't have a proper skin. God damn it.
I need to check those as well. Well, I need to reclaim it first, so I don't know which one it is.
That's annoying. Like I picked number 1, right? Yesterday I had 1. So I put the skin on that one. And now, you know.
No, it's number 2. Yeah.
Fuck. It always does that.
Yeah. I always check before I spawn if I have multiple.
Yeah, I've started to do that. I didn't used to, but I've started to do that now.
You at least get something that represents the orc.
Not that much though. I've gotten lots of dark clothes, but there's not like a dark.
There's a screen where you can buy stuff. You can
Is
easily.
there? Oh shit, it's over there. I looked around before. I went past it because things the same colour as everything else.
Easy you can buy stuff.
I'll buy some water. Jackets. Did we get this one then?
Are you a new pop star?
Red and black, dude. He's red and black.
I'm gonna say no comment.
I mean, that's very silver and shiny, you know, like vinyl.
Oh, you know. Let me get this one then.
You can buy shirts for under it. You can have multiple layers of clothes. So you could do the red jacket and some shirt under it.
Oh Jesus, people complaining.
Oh, that's interesting. Apparently I don't have many paint for my ship.
Oh,
The
they're
hell?
they're at Mike Tech. Oh no, you're at Mike Tech.
Yeah.
That is your home planet?
Yeah,
Are you 100% sure?
I think so. All my ships are here.
Did you... Yeah, been a while since you bought the 10 fucking skins.
I mean, all of them have it except that one, so okay.
That's weird.
Somebody else has it. That's fun. Let me just double check I did buy it. This should be in my hangar for sure.
I'm not even supposed to be here.
Yep, Eternity Paint is there.
Huh.
So I'm not making shit up.
Well, you should probably reset your account after tonight then.
Yeah. Fuck. The worst thing is I just stored the ship because I was...
Okay, that's all there.
What honors do you get for the vulture?
It's this prospector and...
Oh, for fuck's sake, how many prospectors we're gonna have?
Wait, let me quickly check the loader matrix because I want to find out some other things as well. Loader matrix. So the vulture, let's quickly check it first. Yeah, prospector and a buccaneer. Vulcan, oh yeah, the Vulcan you get a Starfarer like I thought.
Oh yeah, that's really weird since Starfarer is considerably more expensive and bigger.
True, but it's the only support ship that's currently in the game, so...
Whereas the Prospector is the only utility ship in game sort of thing, so it'd make sense for
well,
that.
You have the mule,
yeah.
but...
Oh!
Yeah. No, wait, is that the mule the... No, which one's the other... That's the other mining ship, right? The mule?
Oh no, that's the mole.
The
The
what?
mole, sorry.
Oh, the mighty ship. It's the yeah. At the moment, there's only 3, but 2 in game: the mole and the Prospector.
Yeah. The mole is an Argo ship.
Yeah, the Orion. I'm not sure when that's going to be made.
Ryan's
Well,
massive.
so that's the thing is that they have that massive ship to make, but at the same time they just had a survey as to which one is the next one they're going to make. That's kind of like. Yeah.
See, the Ryan's basically the mining version of the Reclaim, but the Ryan's a lot bigger. Because the Ryan can not only mine.
It's the size of the whole EU, almost.
Yeah, it's not only can it like mine whole asteroid fields and like dead planets and shit. He can also refine it.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, trash goes in the bin, we all win. Fucking hell.
Somebody actually said that.
Yeah, there he comes, the announcer.
But have working garbage cans, maybe.
That's another thing that people want.
I think it works. I think that actually works if you try to put something, place it on top of the trash can, it disappears.
Really?
Yeah, I think it actually works.
I mean, I noticed that they have recycling bins now, but I didn't know that was the thing.
It actually works. Not 100% sure, but I think it works.
That's another thing I'm waiting for, the guys who do some sort of garbage or like waste disposal shit. Go from city to city and, you know, it's just like cargo really, but maybe it's specialized for waste.
Pretty cool.
The shields take a while to load up, actually.
They do, yeah. So
Yeah.
shields take fucking forever. At least you're already in yours, we're still waiting on ours.
Yeah.
Our team doesn't even start the reclaim yet.
Haven't even started claiming, right?
What the hell?
I was buying an outfit.
I mean, wait, let me hear this. I think she has a nice, sexy voice.
What, the lady in the Corsair?
Yeah, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Wait
She
till
even
the
congratulates you for
target.
killing stuff. Yeah, you were telling me earlier.
Congratulations, Star was destroyed or whatever.
Right, just be one quick second. Back in a minute.
I've got fucking 27 bullets in a dream, fellas.
The hell is all that shit?
This is enough to protect me from a vacuum. Just this helmet. Doesn't even look like a helmet, but it is a helmet.
Transforming worlds to exploring the stars, our corp is proud to bring the universe closer together. Our corp, investing in tomorrow's
Man and dog. Oh, I take it you I take it you do you lose your outfit when you died?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's have a look.
For some reason I did not lose the monocle. I woke up with the monocle still on.
Nice. You got that weird head thing. Raid. Oh, thank you for the raid of 5, Scott. That's awesome. He leaves right before the raid. I needed to go to it. It was scared by the stronger he was. It was very, very harsh. Very, very. I think so. 2 noodle stripping. Typical noodles. Typical nudes. Right. 7 seconds, and then I need to go and mess around a bit. We decided to go more cash, so I've not got my. I've got my. Let's go. Let's go.
Monocle's on my head. Hell yeah. Let me quickly check if I did indeed spam the right one. It was 3 before I claimed it. Number 2 doesn't have a skin.
Of course, 1 has a skin, so I'm okay.
Oh shit, I put 3 to 1 one. Wrong one. So let's retrieve that one then.
Personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
Wish you could name them.
Yeah.
The ships, yeah.
So I'm guessing you're almost at Crusader or are already there.
Almost 11,000, 10,000, no, 10 million kilometers kind of thing. Almost there. I'm going to that station close by to do my imprint,
Oh, yeah.
and then get there. No, going to the ground there.
You can do it in Grimex as well. Maybe easier.
I'm almost there. Or a CRUL1.
Yeah, fair. Works. Probably keeping 9 at our corp to be fair.
Right.
Welcome.
Did you get everything sorted?
I think so.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Got the guns sorted.
Alright.
I'll sort of work out the rest of it later. Oh, hold on.
Guns are the most important part. Okay, my power triangle works again. That's good.
That's what
Think-
messes up.
I think it was me being in the thing, but he wouldn't let me do anything about it, which is sound really weird.
Maybe.
So that's what happened. Wait, what? A second. Do you know if the opening ceremony for the World Cup was actually shown on TV today or not?
I don't know.
have no clue.
No? Alright.
Not many people are happy about the whole thing anyway, so.
I know, but yeah. I think they have plenty of time to show that they were not happy about it. And just
Yeah.
2 weeks before the.
Yeah, they got beat. A few people were complaining that was there a few dodgy calls in the first match. I know they still lost 2-0.
Yeah.
But,
Well, according to I saw the first goal, and according to replay, his knee was offside. Now, I think it could be argued or no, the right is like, are we gonna just count the whole person? Or we're gonna count there's the knee because I guess that's the trick that, or the problem that happens when you start getting this kind of replays, right? It's like
yeah.
you can get to the point that you say, well, it could
Is it
actually
any part of them? Is it the whole body?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I wasn't interested too much in neither one of the two ships. There's no ships. Let's see, so we're playing teams. So yeah.
Well,
that.
tomorrow you've got I think
It's
England and Iran, and you got Netherlands versus that Senegal or something.
I mean, I've been watching those.
I thought it was on Tuesday actually.
Is it Tuesday? Maybe it's Tuesday. I'm not paying full
no, there are
attention.
well, no, I think there's 2 games tomorrow. England for sure plays tomorrow. I thought the Netherlands was gonna play as well.
Alright, I thought it was gonna be Tuesday. But
Yeah.
There's Wales playing somebody as well the same day. There's 3 matches on the same day.
Right. So especially with the build you're using now, Deep, you might want to put your shield power to like 83 or something.
Good do. I've actually got it all tagged to one of the apps on my joystick, so I can just like press buttons and quickly change them. Oh crap!
Alright.
Where we all
You
meeting?
don't really need any power 2 weapons.
Yeah. So basically, it's gonna be boosters or shields or balance again.
Yeah.
Where are we meeting at?
Crusader.
This ship has dog feet.
890 also has duck feet.
Which one?
890.
Yeah. All right.
Are you still at Grill 1?
Yeah. I just got well. I just landed, so I'm just gonna do the thing. Actually, let me see my wife's around. She's a bit tired today. I'm actually surprised that they keep on naming some of the skins that look very similar with different names like that. Eternity looks very much to the other one, the Coalfire, whatever it's
No,
called.
no, it doesn't look like Coalfire because that is a lot grayer.
It totally does.
Mostly
I don't
grey.
care what Noodle says, it fucking does.
It does, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we could park the Cutlass Black with the Coalfire and this one, and I'm pretty certain. That
and
it actually
and
looks
and the
very similar.
one, and the was it the Cold Forge one that you get for the 600i, and it all look like they're the same.
Yeah.
I
Slightly.
agree with the Gold Forge and the Gold Fire, they look the same, but this one does look very dark
Well,
compared to those two.
The only difference I feel there is the red is a lot more like the red for the Coalfire one is very sort of like it's quite worn, it's quite light, like it's been worn for quite a while. Whereas the red for these are very dark reds, which are pretty cool. I do like these a bit better.
But even this golden crossbones is pretty similar, other than they have the stickers on it. Well, at least I find it that way. I might be colorblind, but that's okay. I'm happy to accept that.
Kinda similar. Sure.
Right, so I've got the ERT. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just waiting at Crusader till everyone arrives and then we can fly to the first target. By the way, Deep, you selected Crew 1 instead of Crusader.
Actually, I clicked onto you guys, and it's telling me to go to Cruella 1, then bound jump to you.
Then you clicked on Ajax. You wanna go to Crusader instead of Crew 1.
Yep, apparently I'm going to Ajax. So what's Ajax doing then?
You want to set his med bay there first.
Oh, makes sense. Well, luckily they're both in roughly the same direction-ish.
True. Yeah.
Apparently, Thingy was the first ever host team to lose the first match of the World Cup.
Okay. Nice. Not sure if it's an achievement.
Well, I like how there's a lot more achievements out there that fit everybody. Like the achievement for like dying so many times, like basically saying, "Okay, you're struggling. Here's a little achievement. You're shit. It's fine."
What the fuck?
You just die.
I just got a crime stat. I'm not sure what I did. What?
Are you still moving?
No? Was
Did you guys die already? I just hear screams coming out of my headset.
I'm still traveling.
I've crime stat once. All of a sudden, I was entirely still. I did never get. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You have crime stat.
Yeah, I'll get the fucking Grim X.
What crime stat is it though?
It's 1, so I should be able to pay it off.
What the hell's
Unless,
with you?
unless he gives me a bigger one if I run away now. Probably.
What do you have?
You gotta be careful. Do you know I came out of warp once? I say warp, came out of QT, and my ship was moving like millimeter a second, and because I wasn't
I
wasn't.
continuously look at my fucking stream. There was never any velocity warning or anything. It just
Oh Jesus!
it came to me, gave me a crime stat, and
I think it's because everyone's in Corsairs, and it's like, you know, fuck this.
yeah, get the wrong guy.
You want one of those called
Yes,
from
well,
the US?
check.
Yeah.
Shoot, then ask questions.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll quickly get the now you guys can continue completing that thing.
Right, so
Still CS1, so I should be able to buy it off, and I'll set my med bay there then as well.
6. Wait, no, that's not right. This way. I do love the way the Gatlings look or when they're shooting.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Did you get back Gatlings as well?
No, yeah.
quite expensive if you've not got much money in the game.
Yeah, they are.
Once they, I mean, it really depends on how. I hope they're not going to be doing money wipes frequently now, because that's going to be a pain in the ass, right? But
Well, they said they don't want to, so the chances are that the only wipes they're doing is because they kind of have to, due to whatever.
It's gonna be a full wipe though.
Yeah, it's because of the it's because of the fact that you can leave something on the planet, it'll still be there. Ideally, it will still be there, and all that sort of shit. And
the levers are not working for me on my Corsair now. It's the sync issue. Fuck. Well, the levers to go up in the lift, like I can highlight them.
Pull another one that you're supposed to pull and it shouldn't work again. It's
No, like none of them seem to work for me.
that's strange.
Which is weird because the one you're on usually doesn't light up, but now it's lighting up the surface. God damn it! Let's start with fun.
Like, can you go out the back?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. Well, the ramp opened. Let's see if I get the same bug that I got on IAE, where I was just going half up the ramp and just
Falling
kicking me out.
through. Yeah.
Alright, I'm in the ship. Assholes.
Does the Corsair fit in this? Well, it's made for Grimmack, so it should.
It's made for greenhouse.
Holy shit, that's so tiny. I blew up.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
So basically, as usual, every
Yeah. Well, I'm fucking gonna give up because it's late as well.
alright.
That was fucking ridiculous. I nudged the roof at 5 meters per second and I instantly blew up. Oh, but I'm at Grimmax. Huh? What the fuck? I never set my med bay. Oh yeah, I got the crime set. Oh, man, that's convenient.
I think this is the same issue going on.
Let's see. If I can pay the crime set off, I'll join 1 or 2 more missions. Otherwise, I'll still head off.
That's if we
Shall
can
we
do
go?
a mission, mate.
Yeah. Wait, where am I? Why am I into something? Okay. I am a bit confused. Clear route, okay, whatever. Is the mission over? I think it must be over because you flew up.
No, because we've all got it. There's 3 targets to do. Unless you didn't accept it.
No, I
Me,
definitely
Bill.
accept it. Definitely accept it, I guess.
Probably send it again.
Let's see. Accept it. I have it there, so try. Try. Not sure it. Now with rules.
It's nice. Can pay up the crimes debt at least. Pay fines. Yes, I can.
I don't think I can see
It
it
was
on
a
my...
stolen vehicle? What? I had a stolen vehicle crimes debt.
What
Excuse
ship are
me.
you stealing, mate?
What?
Do you get in your Corsair?
Excuse me, what? Stolen vehicle? What?
Blow up in a minute.
That's a corrupt politician.
It
Corporate.
was just fucking trigger happy.
Yeah. Then they fucking...
Oh Jesus Christ! I already hate these guys.
Oh yeah.
The nope, boom. Hurricanes.
Blow up as well?
Oh, ouch.
Hurricanes.
Yeah, hurricanes are horrible. Don't want to fight those alone. Can't run away, especially in atmosphere.
Why are you...
So, whose thing did you steal?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was mine because it had the gut things. It had the same loadout. It was definitely mine.
Maybe that's why you had 3. Corsairs.
Strange.
my map is going crazy. Like I'm at the station, and I map the thing to whatever.
I still have the monocle as
Daymar,
well.
and it's telling me no, you have to go to the station first. I'm like, no, I don't. What the hell?
Yeah, I think the monocles burn it deep because
Yeah.
I still have it again. That's pretty cool. They should do that with all fucking subscriber items.
Yeah. I think clothing anyway. Maybe not guns and stuff, but clothing.
Yeah, clothing.
This should
Yeah,
be.
clothing.
I mean, but if you pay for it, really, is it that much of an OP thing not to have those?
Yes, because people having to buy it, you don't. That's because that's
Well-
literally pay to win.
Yeah, should be
You've bought armor and guns, and you get to have them while other people are having to earn in game.
Well, realistically, I find pay to win when somebody can have an advantage because something is limited or whatever. But if they can all have access to buy, I mean, how much are those guns from the shop?
That's not the
Can't
point though.
blame the
That's
Corsair
not.
that just blew up.
That's honestly not the point. The whole thing about pay to win is being able to not buy cosmetics, buy things in game, with real money. Because the thing is about it, if you play this game hypothetically, especially when it releases, you're only going to get what like 5k worth of credit. So like for example, if you like my armor sets probably cost me 2 or 3k to get all my armor sets and stuff done. To buy any of the guns, it costs more than that. If you can buy something in a shop and have already done, and have the advantage over somebody who can't maybe buy the same things when you first start, that's literally pay to win.
But we're talking the same thing about people who buy an A2 or a Retaliator or a Gladius, for that matter. Like, you could apply the same logic, right? It's pay
Yeah,
to win.
no, you
Yes,
could.
but
You could potentially.
it's a lot more expensive than the gun or the armor. That's the reason why I say it. Is, for me, there's no difference between that and the ships.
Yeah.
And the ships are a lot more powerful than the guns. From that perspective.
That is true.
Okay, so on a completely other different subject, the
Yeah.
Corsair that just exploded, that was probably the
Yours.
duplicated Corsair.
The one that's stolen.
'Cause, I can't claim that one anymore. I claimed the other two, and one of them is actually the one with the paint on it. So the
So we were right. You're a
duplicated one,
thief.
yeah, the duplicated one counts as a stolen vehicle, I guess.
Right, so now we know that if you end up having random accidental more, because I think you should have about 2. I think you should have about 2 purely because the one you get free for the event. But if you get 3 and 4, remember, folks, that when the police see you in that is a crime. Okay, guys,
Well,
that is a crime.
Assuming that that's correct, right? What if the number 1 is the stolen one? You never know. It's a lottery.
That's true.
You're playing Russian roulette.
Well, at least I can't claim the stolen one anymore, so that's a win on that case, I guess.
Until you log off and shows up again. What is
What
this
the
ship?
hell? They've been reset. Been reset.
Oof.
Want your company to be a good company? Our core team vertically integrated corporate
Oh yeah, of course, because you made a new character today.
True, true.
From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, our corp is proud to bring the universe closer together. Our corp, investing
Do you have an atlas there?
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Never mind. Wait, shoot.
See, luckily everything's still in there. I'm bringing this, by the way, because I think if we're going to still do a few matches with the Corsair, I think you need fighter support with it.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's a Buccaneer one. Let's hope that's not a friggin' stolen one.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
See,
system.
the question is, he talks about not knowing where it came from and stuff. He does know. Stole it. That's the thing.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I've got rid of my skins for the Buccaneer because there's a blue and a white one, and I don't think there's anything bad with them. I actually, they need to do these sort of whatever these ones are. They need to do these for everything because I want it. I want it with that.
Oh, this ship actually is quite of a barge.
It is. It is very, very chunky.
Okay, my shields are almost gone.
It was the.
I'm actually gone.
Can't run away, so you have to shoot it down.
See, I killed one ship quite happily, but then when the
That's one, and I killed one, and then the other one got me. I don't know what I had behind me.
so when the hurricane was too close, then it's I think we need to kind of all get together and do it as a group. Potentially,
Yeah, that's the plan.
yeah, until things. Really, guys, really, is there a need to show me how small this ship is? I mean, holy fuck. Jesus Christ, it's taken me half an hour just to get look at that fucking Jesus Christ. So either we take 2 Corsairs and a fighter, or maybe 1 Corsair and a couple of fighters or something. I think that'll be pretty cool to do, or maybe one, whatever you guys think. And somebody take a Corsair, somebody either take another Corsair or something different, and we'll all do it as a
I
group.
have Noodles use the barge. I'm gonna be using the
Gladius?
Yeah, probably.
That's your favorite, isn't it? Really?
Right now it is. I mean, I like. To be fair, I like the arrow more, but the extra shield on the Gladius.
Yeah, arrows are, but they are really competitive with each other because one has got the obviously the
Smaller.
well, it's not that the arrow. I think is a lot more nimble, I believe, and quicker, but it lacks with its
I'm not sure actually. I thought I saw on the stats that the Gladius is actually.
No, it's not the top speed. The Gladius, I think, at top speed potentially is quicker, but
No, maneuverable. Like I think the Gladius actually maneuvers better than the arrow. From what I saw, if I remember the stats correctly, I could be very wrong, but
that might. I don't. It might. With this game, half the stats don't work anyway, right? So I would believe that it's not quite accurate, but. They
I
are
would
both
believe that the stats on the side would say otherwise, yeah, but I think in game the arrow is actually nimbler.
Yeah.
But I would believe that the side stats are incorrect.
Yeah.
I think I took them from Urkel's site.
Oh,
Then maybe.
Don't know. Yeah.
probably more accurate.
Right, so where are we meeting again? Take 7.
Well, I'm still at the Grimax, so I actually have my contract still up, so...
Same, because I was at selling and then died. So, do you want me to meet you at the one for Yela then? Or are you able to do it by yourself? Or are you going to wait?
Come to Yela, yeah.
Let's see if the contract right. Do I have one? I still have it.
I think it doesn't disappear if one person in the group says if we all 3 died, then it does
I
disappear.
killed one ship, and we have now a checkbox in one of them, so I might have gotten the person we need to get in one of them.
I killed the ship, but I don't know if it was the right one.
Maybe. So, okay. Well, actually, we'll find out. So I went to Daymar. So let me see if the...
Well, I think we try and do it together
still
because
there.
try and do
That's
it
the whole
together
point, before
because because the issue is the Corsair can pack a hell of a wallop, but it's shit against light fighters. Or I mean heavy fighters, because that's what the Hurricane is. But the Hurricane's one of those well, I like to call trolling ships because it's fucking big piss. I wonder when the content drops happening. I hope they don't do it at 6 o'clock again. I prefer to be able to do a bit of streaming in the daytime with the new content for Darktide. I think my thing must have been nudged slightly.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh.
What have you done?
My Gladius is not upgraded as I did.
Well, I luckily caught that because I prefer the turret on top of my Buccaneer. So when I looked at it and went, why have they all got big guns on? Because the damage output on the turret with 2 smaller guns actually is higher all around than the big gun. And, you know...
Oh yeah, otherwise it's one gun, yeah.
You got to remember that the size 4... Well, I mean, the stock stuff will still be okay if we're in a group, though, dude. But the Gatling gun on top's like, look at this massive Gatling gun with its 7 rounds. Where's the ammo going, dude? Where's the ammo going? This is the size of the ship. Where's the ammo?
There's not even space for a fucking ejection seat.
So we got the 2 size 1s no one cares about. Size 3s, I believe, underneath there. Then the size... That's actually like a size 4 or something placement, but with that it got 2 size 2s or 3s or something. Yeah, 2s. I've got 1, 2, and 3.
Where are you noticing? Which one are you heading to?
Yeah, we're gonna Yela.
Yela, I'm 35 kilometers away from the target, so if you can come to me, you're on the target.
I'm on my way to it.
Apparently it doesn't give me any markers either, but I know it's here.
Oh,
The other one didn't, so I kept going further towards it, then they all came, killed one, and then was rigorously violated by the hurricane.
Yeah, I'm waiting till you guys are here, because I can fight them alone.
Now, anybody from CIG watching, you know that whole kind of black and red theme that Drake's going for now? This is a Drake ship. Give me the black and red skin for it, please.
yeah.
Exactly. And quick.
I mean, it's those white engines. I don't know why they're there. Like,
Yeah, they didn't used to be white, but there's been an error apparently recently because somebody was in the cutter now. It's gonna be confusing now, cutter, but the cutter. And when he stands at the door, he sees it normally. When he steps in, it's white inside. It actually looks like a ship that like Noodles would like. It wasn't.
Origin.
Well, yeah, it didn't look like an error. It looked like it was supposed to be white inside.
Yeah.
So it looked really cool, like an Origin ship. But then when you moved a certain angle, it went back to being colour. Yeah. I think that's a little bug because they are known for a fact steel coloured normally.
I like the look of this little ship.
The Gladius.
No, the one you're using right now.
Oh, Buccaneer.
Yeah.
The biggest
Actually,
lull.
I want to loaner.
Yeah, the biggest lull of this ship is it literally has no ejection seat. So later on, when ejection is an important part of survival, you are literally in it for the end game.
Well, that's a Drake thing, right? Anyways.
Well, it's not so much a Drake thing, but it is for this particular ship because other ships I think have got ways to escape.
Well, the Corsair doesn't. The Cutlass doesn't.
No, but when
Caterpillar doesn't.
you do realise with bigger ships, most of them, like a Freelancer, doesn't have ejection seats. But the idea is, the medium ships are just like you have to get out and jump out the ship. But the big ships, they have like escape pods and stuff.
Yeah.
You got to remember when you get into the big ships, when your ship looks like it's going to go, it's not a matter of just staying on. It's a matter of you getting out and getting into these ejection pods and getting the fuck out of there.
Or you're gonna get bored and then you're gonna get kicked by
Yeah. And hopefully by that point is actually going to be a reason because with a lot of games, if you die, who cares?
Yeah.
But I think, again, I don't know how they're going to do it because it's going to be a monster feat. but they are going to have to do something to make it, you know, a reason why not to die.
Well, I mean, that's what I was thinking. It's like I don't think anybody goes into the game with the intention of like it's okay to die. Like we all try not to die. It just happens.
Well, look, yeah, but
Yeah.
the prime example is, also, it's a bit bugged. I might as well just backspace and die. Simple things
Which
like
is
that.
fine. I mean,
Yeah.
I think, but that's the thing. I mean, I don't think that's gonna be. Hopefully, that's not gonna be a thing on release.
Oh,
because
no,
if they have
no.
that, then that's a problem, right? I mean,
That's a bug
not-
thing. That's the
Yeah.
equivalent of unstick.
Yeah, exactly. So, so I don't see that case. I think the only case where you want to penalize people is when they're trying to grief you for whatever, like pat ramming or anything like that. And I think in that case, I mean, you can deal with griefers in a different way, maybe, as opposed to.
I think eventually, some of these things that are classed as griefing now, they're going to either have a AI security force or encourage, you know, maybe crime stats to be applied that encourage the actual community to take them out, if you know what I mean, like self-policing.
Yeah. But I just. Why can't I?
To be fair, I think player bounty should already be way higher. Well, no, not at the moment actually, because usually the bounties you get are bugs. But yeah, when they fix all the bugs, then player bounty should be a lot higher, not just like 20k.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to quickly refuel. I'll be there momentarily.
Contact. Shit. Okay. That's over here, right?
Closer. Spot closer. Okay.
Are you both there now?
Yeah.
No, I'll just go to you. I've got enough fuel to do that. I thought Ajag was still sort of on his way, so I was going to go and do that, but if you're both there, I'll come to you. I mean, I've wasted half my quantum, but that's sitting all the way from R-Corp here. Not going to kill me to go to Yale from Crusader. I actually need to turn down the speed of this, because this will hit like 1,000 very quickly, and then I'll go, oh look, an asteroid.
Whoa, what the hell? Like, I'm not. What?
Sorry, what happened? Are you dead?
Something completely destroyed me. Like, was it players or was it what? No, it cannot be players.
I didn't see anything yet. I'm 20k away from your.
No,
body.
I'm dead. I think it has to be some sync issue. Like everything just. I was flying. I evaded the thing. I said, "Quantum system destroyed. This system destroyed. This system destroyed," and then boom.
You probably like appeared next to or inside an asteroid or some shit.
But because
To be fair, what's going to be better is when AEE is finished, because the player base calms down.
Yeah, the servers are always shit during free flies.
Because there's so many people just going back and forward to well, it's free flies, everyone's playing, and then it's not just a free fly, everyone's coming on to have a look at the new ships or ships they might want in the other centre.
I mean, I don't have a crime stat, so
No, you
I
wouldn't
did
have.
hit people or whatever it was. But no, I don't have one.
No, I think you probably spawned into an asteroid,
Or something, yeah.
or you desynced into an asteroid. Because when I've been hanging around with you guys, some of you are moving like sideways and up and down, all that sort of shit. Like you noodles were bouncing around the that train of death for a bit. I was like, okay.
Are you close? Because there's a Hurricane, Emerald, and a Vanguard.
Also, maybe that's what got me.
Right, where's the hurricane?
I'm shooting it.
Come on, stay alive, dude.
Kind of fucked it up already, but
Yeah, I'm on him.
trying to get another burst in, then it should be dead. getting out of here for a second.
Why not me?
There he goes. Come on. Hello?
Hello, yep.
Come down. This one. Warden.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
it's hammerhead.
Hammer time.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if I just got too close to the hammerhead and I didn't realize it.
No, I honestly
far
don't
away.
think. For that sort of stuff, I generally think it was probably something weird like an asteroid. You boom, jumped into an asteroid, and an asteroid jumped next to you. There's a desync weirdness, but see, like for me, my shields are critical, and I have no idea why.
Let's quickly head to Daymar. So you have, well, actually, you might want to go and try head to the other one, so you have only. Wait, which one did we kill already? We killed one, right?
No, we've killed ones and the other one. We'll just go together. Just it makes it, you know,
just
just
left though.
we're quick though, aren't we?
Let's go to Daymar then.
Thought you'd have taken me with you, but did you fuck?
What's this one? Oh, that's great. It's a service one.
We don't make it, we don't make it. It was, we were gonna keep dying over and over again the other way anyway, so let's just see what we can do. In-game.
You get me.
You might have to just like go after the main target and leave or whatever. Oh, you can't because it's kind of a bit too slow, isn't it?
Why are you doing this to me? Why you telling me I have to go to a station I'm actually in order to travel somewhere? What kind of bullshit is this? I think the game just thinks I'm in a completely different location.
I already thought Noodle stole the ship that he gave to him. So, I mean, it's
So, yeah.
not rational right now.
Are you sure we didn't kill the one at Daymar already?
I mean, I
Right.
killed one a
Right,
day.
let's have a look. Look at the mission, innit?
5k away. Oh yeah, we can check the mission contract.
Mission contract. Oh, two have been done. Two have been
Okay, then
done.
we go to Citizen. Still make it in time then.
I killed one there, but it wasn't. I think I missed the target. And then the very very nice hurricane. With me, new one. Its sustained fire is massive, and if you can't move out the way quick enough, you're just gonna get it until you die, aren't you?
Yep.
That's the big problem with the hurricane. It's just, I mean, it might not be. Its damage isn't like out the roof. It's off the charts or anything. It's just so much sustained damage constantly over and over and over and over again.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
There's no time to recharge shields or anything. It's just gonna get fucked.
And especially something big that can't get out of the way. The only one that I think might be able to handle it is like the bigger ships, maybe like the Hurricanes and the Redeemers. Even then, they have a hard time if you don't get rid of it. are we going to be able to do one mission before everyone goes off tonight? Come on.
I'm heading there right now, so let's
I've
see.
got two deaths, and that's it. That's all the stats we have for this patch for me so far. We have 7 minutes.
We'll do one single target so we can at least make it 2 out of 2.
2 out of 2. That's as long as I don't die before that happens.
Oh, it's a security post less bit, so don't get too close to the.
That's probably what didn't do me very good either, did it? We're getting shot from like 5 different ways.
Maybe the thirds from the thing shows you.
So my ship is bugged because I cannot even see the guns that I have. Oh,
Jesus.
now I can.
So I was just trying to target a red thing in front of me and I realised it's my death marker.
Let's see the hurricane here. 2 hurricanes. Uh-oh. Deep. We're close, right?
Yeah. That's if I don't get killed. Oh shit, cold Jesus, dude. Don't go down. I was like right behind you.
Oh, I got friendly fire. I think I hit you.
Probably did. Well, you kind of moved right in front of me a little bit, so I had to duck under you. Hurricane's fucked, come on. Fuck you, Hurricane. Jesus. They're all around you. Yeah, they...
This one is being a dick.
Shit.
Get fucked. Get fucked. There you go. That's one down.
Whoa.
Too close to the ground, or what happened?
No, he wasn't moving. That chicken thing was like,
That's it.
I
I just got here, goddammit.
Another one, don't worry.
No, I cannot target anything.
Sure, another one. Target. Alright, that's one mission finished. Hell yeah.
I'm not going to target anything.
I actually, it sounds really stupid. I actually prefer this than having 3 Corsairs.
Yeah.
Like, I like the idea of having a bigger ship. Even if it was like your Hurricane, I'd love the idea of having like, not Hurricane, Hercules. I like having the idea of having this bigger ship and having like, like support for it.
Escort, yeah, totally. Yeah, definitely.
Is the mission here?
Is it? No. Cine Gym is, Daymar is dead, I think, or let's see.
Wait,
what
did
it
you
is.
share another one?
I did. Yeah, Daymar. I'll share it again.
Thank you. Missed that?
We go on tag.
Sure. It's a Daymar.
I think it wasn't showing me. Oh no, sometimes it does this where it doesn't actually show me.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna have to follow you. It will show me when I get there, remember, but not quite yet.
It's one of those where I don't get a quantum marker.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, why am I obstructed now? What's obstructing me?
I don't know, I'm in the same situation, so I'm gonna have to fly somewhere
It's
else,
like
I think.
Fucking space, man.
I'm gonna have
a
to
straight
briefly.
line.
I'm gonna have to briefly go fly towards yellow, then change.
Yeah. Stupid ass fucking computers.
You think, right? Seeing as there's not much changed in the way of the planets and stuff, and they might have added a couple more stations, but not a huge amount has changed in the little universe that we've been given. You'd think they'd fix the map. It's not like they're adding tons of new stations and planets and stuff like that. You know, that's it.
Yep. Yeah, it hasn't actually changed.
They've added a couple more stations, I believe, and that is the extent of it. You'd think they would have actually.
Yeah, well, they removed fucking Bellamar.
Yeah, they removed a whole planet and added a few stations, and the map still doesn't work.
Well, I mean, humans were able to send people to the moon with a lot, you know, less sophisticated instruments that we're supposed to be having right now. But yeah, that's just not.
If they didn't fake it.
If they didn't fake it.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Oh, the conspiracy theories out there are nuts.
But if you tell me that the Earth is flat, I'm gonna slap you across the face.
If I thought the Earth was flat, why would I be playing this game?
Well,
It'd literally be a front to my existence or
Space
something.
Program is one of my favorite games.
Right, I am near you, but I can't see where we're having to go, sadly.
Just fly the direction I'm flying and shoot.
oh, wish for the best.
See, what's wrong when he says things like that is how fast I accidentally go in this thing and then realise I don't have time to turn. Like, I've hit forward in oh my god. Like, it takes a couple of seconds to get to 1,300. You are, when there's a look. Oh, dude, look!
Oh yeah, awesome.
But I better go back into this, because otherwise I won't I'll be like, oh, look how good this splat. Oh, I can see the target now. How are you getting on, Ajak?
42 kilometers behind the rules.
Nice.
20 behind you.
Yeah, I'm about, obviously 20. But I can now see the neutralize.
I mean, if math works, then the Sinkers don't fuck you with us.
Math works fine. Yeah. Maths might work fine, but in this game? I am restricting my speed.
Hammerhead targeted. Let's see if we can fire a couple missiles as well. They actually work from the Corsair. It's just a name.
There's a canister next to me in my ship that has a flame icon on the side of it.
It's
I think that's a health and safety issue.
flying towards me. Some ward and some other stuff.
Valkyrie. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, that's the... No, I don't want that one for sure. Alright, pick another target, please. Not the hammerhead.
Warden's gone. Not the hammerhead.
It's almost done, so you can finish that off. I'll go for the hammerhead.
Right.
Go for the Valkyrie now. It's probably fast.
Oh, see it. Okay, shooting at me. That's fine.
I'm
Where
playing
is
with the
other
Valkyrie.
ship? There we go. Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, pressed it off. Gone.
Fucking Corsair. Nice. Turn, Corsair, you can do it. Come on.
I'll give you a hand with this. The limited help I can do with size 1, a size 2, and a size 3, but there you go. Oh crap! Sorry about this. No. Did you see my little ship fly right into your gunfire?
Yes. Alright, there we go.
I was shooting it and I thought, I'm not going to be able to move. I'm just going to take the hit.
Alright, well, we did make it 2 missions now.
Should we try and do one last one to put us in the green and then head off?
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, actually, I need to restock soon.
I kind of need to refuel. So we're going to head to Port Olisar then and call it.
I only have 300 bullets left anyway. It's too much to restock.
Okay, so
and
if we're
then
gonna
go
do
again.
that, then I'm gonna head back to Babbage just so I can restock my bloody. I can change the weapons on my ship for the night.
Makes sense, dude.
Oh,
Makes sense.
Aren't you gonna reset your character?
Actually, yeah, that's true.
What's the point then? Because it'll reset all that stuff.
Thanks for the reminder. I'm telling you, Boris has the best fucking thing there is in this game.
Yes.
The thing is that people keep on saying, "Oh yeah, but it's old technology." It's like, okay, that's fine, but I think instead of making such complicated stations where they have like pyro or anything like that, just make things like this one. They just work.
You see
Like an
why?
outpost, you know what I mean?
See, what I think they should do with it, and maybe this is going to make it too complicated, is, do you know, if you look at the, what's it called, the Kraken, the Kraken has like this, supposed to have like this metro link in the sort of in the center of it, right? If you look at the Port Olisar, I feel like the main bit should stay the same, but there should be lifts. You go down the lift, and
Why are you adding the one feature that is like cancer for?
I know, but running through the whole middle of it all should be like shops and like clinics and shit.
It's like, it's like this is such an efficient station. We're gonna add lifts to it, just so we can fuck it up.
Just so we can fuck it up. Or what they should do is just add clinics to each section, because that's the thing. That's the only thing missing. That's the only thing you need in this thing. The clinic, and then it's perfect.
Make it perfect, exactly.
Even if it's something like, because it's a small station, right? So what I think is it should be like a little outpost as opposed to like a fully fledged station. I mean, you probably have stations of different sizes.
Well,
right?
you got to remember, this is like an ideal place to go for what's it called? Like your armor and stuff, because it's got a really good sort of armory place. It's got an okay bit for like your depot for your ship and stuff. But it's got a bit of everything. Trade post, clothing. Only thing it literally misses is clinic. And that could be a very small booth in a corner or something.
Yeah, I would say like have like 1 or 2 beds and have a queue, kind of thing.
Or you know what? You doesn't how about this? It doesn't even need to have an actual proper clinic. It just has a pharmacy that you can buy the healing gun and stuff like that from.
Well, I mean, I think respawning here is not necessary, but once you have pyro, right, you probably want to have things like this spread throughout the system, and then kind of like you need to respawn somewhere. Because that's my biggest fear, right? Like you're having fun, and then for whatever fucking reason, you're gonna have to spend 2 hours traveling to catch up with the group again. Because I think it's gonna take away a lot from group play if you have to travel so long after a death.
See, the thing is about pyro is it's supposed to be quite sparse as well, because it's a very lawless place.
Yeah.
So I wonder. I mean, there's going to have to be stuff in there that is going to be, you know, worth a lot. It would be cool to have like fuel and other things over there, easy to get, and you can sell expensive in Stanston, right? Well, because of how lawless it is, it'd be good for like food and alcohol and stuff from over here to be brought through to them and sell it at a profit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
that would make sense.
I think so.
That would make sense, but we will see. Because, you know, they probably don't have all the sort of farming shit and everything. They should do. But I'm pretty sure they'll have, like, drugs. Lots and lots of drugs.
Like, I'm not too concerned about it taking a while to get from there to here, right? While you're doing cargo or doing stuff. Because hopefully they'll have things in the way to do. But my concern is that we're doing a mission there. all of a sudden one of us dies, and then you have to wait like an hour and a half to actually make it back to the group. Because in that time, I guarantee you somebody else is gonna die, knowing
Oh yeah, totally.
how we do things.
Hopefully, I agree, but hopefully they also get to a point where you don't die so quickly and easy.
Agree.
You know, you're more chance of being injured, so you get dragged to a medical bench and all this sort of shit. And
Which
you know,
I think that's gonna happen, but at the same time, I don't think it's gonna happen in the next couple of years. Right? From the perspective of what they were talking.
That of ship is gonna help a lot.
Which one?
Soft death. When you're gonna add soft death, where the ship doesn't completely explode when it reaches a certain.
That's
well,
the
did you see that?
next
but
patch,
you-
right?
Yeah, but you see that post that you see the post that I put up where they actually said they're not going to have a soft death chance anymore. The all soft death, but you can keep shooting and it'll go to a hard death if you continue shooting it.
Yeah.
So you can soft death every ship, and then you can then hard death it if you don't want to board it.
I do still hope they're gonna reduce the percentage of cargo that drops when you go completely destroy the ship.
Well, when you destroy, I agree a little bit. When you completely destroy it, it's 0 to 90% chance of of how much will survive. But the average is what, 45? I think they said.
Yeah.
So you're going to get just under 50% usually of the cargo. So it depends what it is, though. I mean, you know, it's yeah.
There's still a chance that you get 90%. That's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, I don't. If it's a rare chance, I actually don't mind that, because there's probably chances where you might have been able to do that, but it needs to be a rare chance.
Yeah.
I think pirating is gonna go crazy this next patch.
Oh yeah, next patch is going to be a bit fucking mental for pirates, which means I think I would like for us to maybe start doing things like we just did. I think it would be a really good idea for us to start getting used to maybe, you know, a bigger ship with escorts, and not just necessarily. I mean, if there's tons of us, then maybe fully like it'd be cool to have a couple of people on that Corsair and a couple of escorts as well.
Yeah.
But I think if somebody doesn't,
How we did the last two missions, that was probably the most effective bounty hunting run we did.
yeah,
When it
and I
worked,
loved
because
it.
The hammerhead died in a couple seconds, and all the other targets died in a couple seconds. It was perfect.
Yeah, but I loved it because you have the out. Like, for example, if you're being in your Corsair or your Hercules, for example, you have the output power to do a lot of damage to a big target, but you suffer from small targets. I can at least distract the small targets. Some of them I struggle with, but if I distract it enough, and it's me and say Ajag, or then you attach your power to it, we'll get rid of them. But you by yourself, especially in the Corsair, struggles against fighters.
Yeah.
Which I think is okay, right? I think
I think
it's
it's a good thing.
Perfect.
so that's what I'm hoping they're not gonna nerf the ship.
Yes.
Because it turns like shit. Like I was trying to keep an eye on that one target, and it was horrible.
You just couldn't. I mean,
It definitely needs support, otherwise it's shit. Yeah.
Well, I think going forward, when this patch comes out with all the stuff that's going to be potentially added into that, the increase in PvP piracy, I think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to affect us greatly because we don't do the sort of activities that will attract them. We mostly just do bounty hunting stuff, but it would be nice to keep practicing stuff like that. Say we want to do a bit of cargo run. Say Jack finally comes on and wants to do salvaging. It'd be good to have this group. I mean, if Jack wants to do salvage, and then you find that people hunt salvages because they get a lot of money from their sort of, you know, because if they make decent money, then you usually hold them to ransom, don't they? And so you've got a choice, give us money or this. Just having us concentrating on doing bounty hunter missions in a close proximity, and if he calls for help, you're going to have a medium or big ship and a couple of escorts, and it'd be quite nice.
You definitely need to make sure that Jack is protected, otherwise he's gonna rage quit. He's gonna get really angry
Yeah,
if he
yeah.
gets blown up. By
But you've also got Val. You got to remember that Val plays a lot of the combat stuff with us. But unless he's changed in the past, he has shown more interest in cargo and utility stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas I know you, Noodles, focuses more on the combat aspect of it all. You don't mind some of the other stuff, but for me, I want to do support. So if it's support in a way of being an escort, in a non-sexy way, or if it's being like a repair or anything else, that's what I want to do. So I actually really enjoyed those last couple of games. I'm totally up for doing it again, and I'll be in the Buccaneer. And I mean, I don't know how easy it is with your Hurricane. I keep saying Hurricane. With your Hercules. Yeah, is it just that powerful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the shields is very strong as well.
Yeah.
What shield has it got?
2 sizes. No, is it 1 size?
No, it's got the same. It's got the same as the Redeemer. I just remembered now. It's the same.
Yeah.
Even though the Redeemer's like a fraction of the size of it, it's got the same. They're both the same. Yeah. See, now I've got to think. Instead of having all these random ships that I don't play, because the one bad thing about doing my little Drake thing I did is I didn't use majority of the ships, even though I had them all and they were available in game. I hardly used any of them. So do I go and just? I'm thinking of just playing around with the 600i for a little bit. Then I'm going to melt it before the end of IAE. Maybe not even use it very much. And I'm probably going to get the Vulcan and the Apollo back, and then have the Pisces, because even if we don't use it that much as a medical ship, the Pisces is a really nice little flyer. It just is.
Oh, totally. It's amazing. I love it.
But you know, it is just a really nice little ship to fuck around in. It always has been. For I just wish.
Same with the Terrapin. They're kind of
Oh yeah,
I like the Terrapin as well, but
it doesn't have any of its features. It's opposed to this massive armored radar ship that basically is a pathfinder that goes ahead of a fleet and can scan the area, and it doesn't have the armor, and it doesn't have the scanner, but it just looks fucking amazing.
It flies amazing as well.
It does. It's a nice little ship.
Yeah. That's...
A good little ship, it really is. Right, guys. I think you you two are both working tomorrow, aren't you?
I am. I see how I'm doing
I'm
work-wise.
gonna stay on for 25 more minutes to get wave 2 for the challenge. So you can grab one.
Refresh.
Yeah, it has two shields of 110 hit points each. The Hercules, so that's
It's just, the Redeemer's. I feel like the Redeemer is you've taken the A2, took all the guns off it, and put it on a smaller ship. And then there's the Redeemer. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna chill. I might stream in the daytime tomorrow, but I'll probably stream at nighttime. It all depends on what the fuck's happening with Dark Tide. With that,
do you really have that much store credit that you can get a Javelin right now?
No.
Oh.
It's half and half, isn't it? Because you ended up buying the bloody Kraken again, but you've got the Kraken credit sitting there waiting.
This guy's insane.
You know, crazy bastard. I mean, the thing is, Jesus, dude. Like, before I go into the insanity of all that, yeah, I think the Apollo Medevac is a must, and the Vulcan, I think, is a must for our group. Somebody needs to have them, or a couple of us need to have them, and I think
which ones?
Vulcan, Apollo.
The Vulcan and the Apollo, yeah.
What's a Vulcan? Again.
Very armor fuel.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Damn it, I keep on thinking of that.
Do you know? I think all of us have like weird things with names, and the Vulcan's one for you.
I mean, Vulcan is one of those things that when you think about a Vulcan, right? Like any ships that had that name in the past, like in video games, probably
the Inferno would probably be called a Vulcan in my world.
yeah, right. It's like a proper attack ship.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you also know that I can't say anything properly, so I keep saying Vulture half the time when I'm in Vulcan. They both begin with V.
So, but that's what I think. That's why I keep on thinking. No, that must be an attack ship. well, why haven't I really heard about it, or why don't I remember about it? Because I like attack ships more than anything, but it's just one of those things. Just think, okay, well, it's because it's a rearmed ship. Makes no
It's not a
sense.
fucking attack ship, is it?
Alright, have
Yeah.
a good night, guys, and I'll
Take
see
care, man.
you tomorrow. Well, next week, whatever.
Catch you guys later. Have a good one, alright?
No worries.
See ya.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Whoa. Right, thank you everybody for chilling out with us. Had a good time jumping on Star Citizen. Again, it's a little bit messy. Doesn't always work very well, but it's good fun. Of course, I think it's very balanced because it packs such an insane hit, but it's not movable enough. It's literally got the things that I feel that the Ares should have had. Ares should be hitting hard still, but not be the most maneuverable. So anyway, tomorrow I might be on the daytime and at night, depending upon what Dark Tide is doing. According to their sort of roadmap for the pre-launch beta, they are going to be doing an update which gives you 4 more missions and some more sort of in-game stuff that's going to be happening, which you'll see, and hopefully get some good fun doing that. But anyway, catch you all tomorrow, and thank you so much for chilling out.
You'll never get it.